Right then, let's get a show on the road.
He's the Ironbull's older brother.
Yes. And then when he dies, you have Steel Bull Jr.
Yeah.
You have Steel Bull Jr. the second.
Are we on about family tree is what's going on?
After Steel Bull, it's the Carbon Bull. And that is Iron Bull's wife.
Confused.
Yes.
Are we talking about Iron Bull's family tree?
Who is exactly like Iron Bull, except she wears a pinstripe suit.
Oh dear God.
Yes.
In every way, they're the same character. She just wears a three-piece pinstripe
And
suit.
obviously black skin, because carbon.
Oh yeah, but like mafia, Italian mafia,
Oh,
Al
yeah.
Capone, pinstripe suit.
Please tell me the hat's there as well. Just a small little tilted hat.
Yes, like massive size suit, average human sized hat.
Yeah.
On one horn.
Yeah, just on the tip of one horn.
Before fighting, she takes it off and puts it down so she doesn't damage it.
Everybody turns around and goes, "Oh, you know she's serious. Watch out."
Take it off. She's gonna charge it.
Hats are off. Jesus Christ.
Right.
You can leave your hat on. No, we don't. I'm not allowed to sing the song.
No. You can sing the song, you can't do the dance.
Why?
Because we all know what happens with the dance.
That's the terms of service.
Twitch Terms of Service hates me already, it's fine.
To be fair, have you seen some of the streamers on Twitch? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, you've got... Yeah, I mean...
violating terms of service.
You got women in fucking
Terms
swimsuits.
of Service doesn't apply if they're in a hot tub.
The worst one I have seen...
weirdest loophole ever.
The worst
Honestly,
one
I had no issue with hot tub streams. It's not my jam, but they were getting money from it. You earn money how you want to, Queen.
It's not that I have an issue with it. It's that it was allowed. Not it should be disallowed, but of all the things that were disallowed,
yeah,
that was the loophole. That impresses me. It's
Like,
not, how dare you do it? It's more of a really.
Are you ready for
Yeah.
the worst
The
one
bit
I've
you're
actually
allowed
seen?
through?
So, Tak, who I watched for Tarkov, was like raging about it at one point on a drunk stream. He found somebody on Twitch, right, that was doing ASMR, but not the nice ASMR. She had a mouth mic, so it looked like lips, and she was making out with it, and that was the ASMR.
No.
I mean, technically, that's not against Twitch Terms of Service.
So
It's against my human rights.
It is against my human rights to deal with that, but...
And what was worse is, she didn't just have that, but she also had an ear one, so she was like licking and biting the fake ear. And she was getting money for this. People liked it, and it was traumatizing. And it was genuinely uncomfortable.
Without any guilt. Like...
My bathroom is there, I will go and vomit. Hell, fuck it, I'll just vomit on the floor.
Yes.
Actually, no, it's a really nice carpet, I don't want to get vomit.
Yeah, bathroom's the best bet.
Yeah. So, where were we? Big dragon attacking the city. Ironbull wants to fight it. Or fuck it. He doesn't really care which.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like if you try that and you get a nat 20, you will take damage for it sitting on you.
That's fine.
Like,
I'll rage.
It's not going to be small about.
I'll rage, I'll take half damage, it's fine.
It'll probably still kill you.
Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die.
That is a price Niall is willing
You
to
get a
take.
deck save. You have advantage on the deck save.
Yeah, that's true.
So
advantage on
you
deck
take
saves.
half damage with a pass, and then half damage because of resistance. You're only taking a quarter damage here. Like
Exactly.
that means you can do it 4 times.
Barbarians are the perfect characters to fuck dragons.
So you've got 4 bounces before it kills you.
Now, all you have to do, right, is Bag of Devouring in the
certain
cavity.
dragons can
Then
become
when the
in human
dragon
form.
tries
So.
to enter, he gets eaten by the Bag of Devouring. Boom, just like that, Ancient Dragon no longer an issue.
True. Yeah. Some certain types of dragons are able to take human form. So.
Yes.
Typically metallics, though, right? Because metallics are the nice ones and chromatics are the dickheads.
Metallic are the lawful ones.
Yeah.
Metallic are Bahamut, Chromatic are
Tiamat.
Tiamat.
The 9-headed dragon goddess.
As you do.
It's a Hydra on steroids. It is.
I'd fuck Tiamat.
You have, or you would?
I would. I definitely
Okay.
haven't, but I would.
If the opportunity
Laura Wish is
presented
a reptile,
itself.
right? And you're a mammalian.
Oh
so
yeah, true. She
the
probably has a
biology
cloaca.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably not getting anything out of it.
Oh,
but
that's
I
a
mean,
good
it could happen.
point.
Dragons
I'd-
don't have dicks. This is like
Yeah,
point one of this
drag-
argument that no one ever touches.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
The reptiles.
I'm gonna have to mention that to
How do dragons?
Anna at some point.
Same way any reptile does. Lay the egg, fertilize the egg.
Yeah.
That's it.
But how do they?
Can we stop talking about dragon fucking?
Anyway, right.
This is supposed to be the serious campaign, guys.
Well, we do the
Serious
serious
questions.
in the story. We're just questioning everything outside of the story.
Yeah, to be fair.
We ask
Actual characters are
life's
very serious.
important questions.
Or,
All
Everyone
goblins
but-
fear my rod. It is serious.
or goblins do fear your
100%.
rod. Goblins do not fear my fucking axe because I can't swing it to save my fucking life.
Well, you
I
can
have
swing
a
it.
Does-
+6 to hit.
Does
can
that
and
mean
I
my
swing
rod
fast.
is mightier than your axe?
Your rod is
You're saying-
mightier than my axe, yes.
Good.
You have. I think we've killed an equal amount of enemies so far.
Right?
Then it's me in the background. I'm moral support.
I mean, you've killed one or two.
To be fair, I would say in the next 4 or 5 levels, it's gonna become.
It's gonna swap.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a point where Iron Bull fully takes over in that combat role.
Oh yeah.
I'm just
and-
stood there going, "This is my friend Big. This is Suave. I'm moral support."
Yes.
I think
Hey, Suave.
it's definitely gonna get to that point, especially now that I've got level 3 and I've got my effects from my
Yes.
Yes. Every bonus
Gonna
action you
start
get to go,
tomorrow.
zap 1d6.
How did you know I picked Storm Herald? I never said.
It is the best one to pick. If you're
It
going
is.
elemental, it's you pick Storm Hell, so every bonus action you get to go, ha, zap.
Yeah, the
1d6.
C1 is the best one, especially because lightning is one of the least
Oh.
reduced elemental types.
Yeah.
So, and to be fair, I was considering Path of Wild Magic, but RP wise, based on the backstory for Iron Bull, Path of the Storm Herald worked more. So,
I love
technically,
Farmland.
Path of the Berserker would work best for him, but Path of Berserker is shit.
Sucks ass.
So it's just the flat out worst barbarian thing. Obviously, you can pick it if you want it for RP. I would have done, but it's just so bad I couldn't justify
I
it.
salute your sacrifice if that is what you do.
Yeah, I 100%. Anyone who picks Path of the Berserker, I salute your fucking sacrifice because it's such a shit fucking subclass. Like,
Glory, glory,
it's like playing a standard edition fucking ranger, like instead of a UA one. I've realized every time I'm taking the swig from this, the fucking label's being shown to the screen. But we are not.
I'll have to do some serious
We are not
zooming in.
sponsored by any brands that I may be drinking.
Free advertising, isn't it?
However, if any brands that he is drinking would like to sponsor us,
Yeah,
we would not be
100%.
against
If
that.
the brand that I'm drinking
no.
would like to sponsor us,
Are you ready for
I
this?
will 100% take a sponsorship from
You
you.
ready for this?
I love your drink.
Hey, Sneak. We love you.
We don't want to be,
Sneak,
we don't want to be paid in
Sneak,
money. We
Sneak,
want to be
we
paid
do
in
love you.
product.
Sneak, we do love you.
Yeah.
Please sponsor us.
We love you. We love you. We love you. And every day we follow.
We are currently not sponsored by them, but they
We
are
are not.
genuinely a great product.
Which
So,
one? What are you drinking, by the way? Because I've got Blizzard in mine.
I currently don't have anything in it, but
What were you drinking?
I will. It was Bubblegum Millions, I believe.
I'm not a big fan of it.
Still have some of that. I prefer the strawberry one.
But I think that's because I don't
No,
really eat
I am
millions,
drinking. I am drinking ciders of a
Water
Swedish
is a
variety.
fluid that
Yes.
you could all drink. I just want to remind you.
Matt
of
drinks
this fact.
it.
I
Mine's
have a
got
glass
water
of
in
water.
it. It's
What-
also
Thank
got
you, Matt.
caffeine in it.
Thank you.
It's got
I have
water in
this
it.
side-
Mine's bigger than yours.
I have this cider, and then I have another one pre-poured out on the other side of the room.
Look,
Because
You
you're
do-
the DM,
you
I
do
can't
realise-
step to the DM, it's disrespectful.
You do realise Sneaky is just water, right? It's just got
Rocks
powder in
fall,
it as
your
well.
character dies.
Look,
It's just
I am
caffeinated
just
flavoured water.
I am just RPing
not
as Iron Bull.
water.
Iron Bull is a drunkard, so cider.
Method
Jesus
acting.
Christ.
Oh yeah. I need to get my
Literally,
vitamins, okay?
we met him by him passing out wasted on a beach. Like,
In that case,
We did.
I'm gonna have to go and find my old fishing rod. I think it's in the other room, but I can't find it today. I'll have to look.
I
at
do.
next week.
I have a sword up here, but unfortunately he uses an axe, so I can't have that like strapped to my back.
I have a war horn. If we ever get one of those, I have one of those.
There. Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
do
have to
notice as well,
buy,
by the way.
like,
He
a
does
little
have a
fishing-
dragon's horn attached to his hip.
Nice.
That because he has a trophy from a thing that he has killed. It's not a big dragon's horn, but it is like he's got a dragon's horn. He uses it as
Yeah.
a drinking horn.
He killed something else that had the horn. That's what happened there.
No, he killed a young dragon.
Oh,
You child.
lightsaber. Jesus
Not
Christ.
by himself. Like he was with a large group of people that had all been hired to kill a dragon. But
Yes.
yeah, he took one of the horns and he uses it as a drinking horn.
I'd just like to point
Fair
out,
enough.
let's just imagine Fick with Yoda's lightsaber, because it would make me very happy.
Fick would cut his own arms off.
Yes.
Thick would cut his own arms off. His own arms off? Yes, his own arms off.
So it's
I
not
think you've had one too many there, Niall.
This is my first first cider. It's more-
Absolute lightweight.
It's more the
like
fact
how you
that I woke up
question
at
that.
3:30 yesterday. Yeah, you know how I woke up at 3:30 yesterday to come to the board game cafe?
Yes.
I've not slept since then.
Fun. Sleep
Should we
deprivation.
get started?
Yes.
Give me a second. I have cider on the other side of the room because I finished my bottle.
So.
Could I
second
recommend
bottle.
Zoppy Clone? They've recently
I
put
didn't
me
think
on
I was
it,
going
and
to finish
it's
the bottle
healthy.
this quickly.
Disaster.
No, it's an organised mess.
It's fine. It's pre-poured out, and you can't even look at the brand of this one because it's in my mug.
Nice.
I think there's hair in that.
Fucked up.
Oh,
Come on, honey.
what a disaster. Are we all ready?
Yeah.
Always.
No, I'm Logan. Do you not remember my name? It's Logan?
Rot's ball on your character dies.
Reggie's
That's
middle
fine.
name.
I have 183. How quickly do you
rolling.
want to back up?
It's fine. Reggie's
Anybody that
middle
dies
Yeah.
is rolling. I hope
I have-
you know that.
I have plenty of characters, dude.
I'll re-roll happily.
name. Mhm.
Let me check my current count here.
Most of my characters are using point buy, so
Drum roll, please. We're on
Oh, that's fair as well.
183. I was close.
a lot
183
of them
what?
are currently level 20.
Characters.
Characters
Fucking hell.
from level 1 up to level 20 that I can just grab and go, this one.
Mm.
See, one day when we become a big D&D
Mm.
stream,
Yeah.
this time would be
Yeah.
spent doing sponsorships and stuff. But
Mm.
currently,
Yes.
it's just
We're
us
just-
chatting shit.
Yes.
Yes.
It's fluff.
Yeah.
We're essentially just... oh, no, you called it fluff. We're not fluffing pre
We're not fluffing.
That's
Yeah,
just,
no,
That's not good. That is against terms.
Yeah.
that is definitely good. I mean, if
That's-
it's not
yeah.
in sight,
Right
if
then.
it's not visible fluffing.
Let's
Sorry.
move
Sorry.
on before
Let's
somebody
move on.
says something that shouldn't be said.
Especially
Like
seeing this is on
fluff.
Katie's Twitch.
This is taking a turn.
Oh, actually, that's a good one. I am gonna try and host Katie if I can remember how to do that.
Well, I don't even use Twitch to watch people a lot of the time, so...
Yeah.
So. Do you have everything on properly? Yeah, I've got everything right. Okay, so when we left the story, you guys had travelled from the way station and you just arrived after a traumatic experience with a little girl, trying to return her to her family. One of you tried to kill her, and we're not going to talk about
I
that.
didn't try to. I was going to try to.
It wasn't an attempt, it was merely a suggestion.
And yeah, so we left the party at the top of a hillock, and just as you surveyed over the low ground and over the city, you saw these two large black wings, sort of a winged creature, come up out of the marketplace and then plunge back down into the marketplace and disappear from your. Yeah. Iron Balls opened a bank account with the Flirty Bank Teller, and you've all made it to
Flirty
level
Bank Teller
3.
number 1.
Number 1, yeah.
Yeah, they are. He was specific. Did I ever get their gender? I never asked their pronouns, did I?
No, I don't think so.
Shit, they were just Flirty Bank Teller.
Yeah. Flirty
Fuck.
Bank Teller.
The Iron Bull doesn't worry about something as trivial as pronouns.
He genuinely doesn't. But yeah, as much as my handwriting is terrible, it specifically says Flirty Bank Teller number 1.
Number 1.
Number
The
one.
faith you have in Iron Bull is immaculate.
Yeah.
We can
But
never
the
have a
bank is still a
Bank
cult.
Teller flirt with him for the rest of the campaign, so there is only ever one. Just
Yeah,
for
it's actually just the one bank teller that teleports
Just
between all
teleports
different
everywhere.
banks.
She just follows the Iron Bull around the continent.
Yeah, the bank is still a cult though.
It is.
You're
Just a
still
nice
working
cult.
on that, are you?
Yeah,
I
I'm
will
sorry.
make more
The
meat.
bank is ran by a character that no one knows who they are. They're just called the Golden Dragon. It is a goddamn cult.
We all know what that means.
Jesus Christ.
Anywho.
It means it's going to be a kobold wearing face paint. That's what it means.
Anyway.
Also, the
Just
Golden Dragon, the
very
Iron Bull, that feels like a match made in heaven, baby.
My chair is the wrong height. Right, what are you guys going to do? I mean, you've seen this huge... Well, it's not huge, but you've seen these wings come up over the city.
How far away are we?
That's a good point.
We're far enough we could run without anyone following us.
Well, I mean, as you look over the city, you can see that there are people... there is a steady stream of people heading towards you.
Okay.
They've evidently been ushered out of the city because none of them are carrying belongings.
I think we should go and ask what's going on, because they
I
actually
think
might
we
have
should
more
fucking
detail.
leave.
I agree. Running is best.
The
Mr.
problem is,
Campaign.
though, I want to leave. Iron Bull just saw a fucking dragon. He wants to fight that shit.
Salsoon is a coward, he also wants to leave. I just want it known that me and my character are in agreement here.
Me and Iron Bull are never in agreement, because I am a coward. Iron Bull is a fucking beast.
Yeah, so... I mean, as you kind of stand there surveying this scene, the first kind of couple of people start wandering by. It's kind of like one every 5 minutes, but you can see that there is kind of a generalized, steady mass headed towards you.
I'm kind of
And
impressed
how-
that they're walking, if I'm honest. I've been running from that shit.
How
That's great.
far away roughly are they?
I'd say that you're probably a few miles from the city.
Okay.
Because you're kind of like, you're up on this hill, and then you've got to kind of come down.
It's like a bowl.
Okay, and
Yeah.
the wings we saw were black and huge, right?
Well, not necessarily huge, but you could tell that they were black.
We could see them.
Yeah, you could
We
see
were
the
miles
shape.
away, and we could see that it was black and had wings. That is worrying. That's a big motherfucking creature. That's
It's not
like
like a speck,
at
is
least
it?
an adult dragon, if not an ancient dragon, if it's a dragon at all.
I mean, I guess this is why they were having like crop problems. Like, and if not, what else do they have going on?
Out of character, if it's a black dragons are poisonous. Obviously, Iron Bull doesn't know this, so that would explain the problem with the crop problems. Iron Bull doesn't know this. Iron Bull knows nothing about dragons. This is out of character.
See,
But
as a bard, obviously, I will hide most of my nervousness through humour. But as a sailor, I will admit that Fick has seen some very weird creatures in his time. So, the thing with wings is not too worrying. I'll probably get more worried as I get up close, but right now it's like,
I mean,
big thing with wings. Yeah.
let's be honest. There's not much we can. Like, we could just leave, but there's no more jobs back at the way station. The next town, I presume, is several more miles the other way.
Yeah, we'd have to go like past the way station and completely in the other direction.
And
which would take,
it's
like,
taken
20
us.
days.
Yeah, it's taken us 3 days to get to here.
Yeah, this is the 4th day of travel to this position. Yeah.
I guess
So-
we
What we
should just
can
head.
do
At
is-
minimum, it'd be 6 days to get to another city.
There's a dock here. We can get on a ship and fuck off somewhere. We just have to get in and out.
True.
The problem is we have to get in, get on a boat, and leave while there's potentially a fucking dragon.
To be
That's
fair-
fine. Just don't attack it.
There may be some boats left that are trying to leave. So
For me
it
and the
doesn't hurt
board,
to
we
check.
could walk into a city without issue, not cause any
I
disturbances and get on a
have
boat.
better stealth than both of you. Fuck you.
It's not stealth, it's just self-control to not smack the big thing.
I've also
I
got
do
very
want
good
to smack the big
performance.
thing.
There we go! Like, it's not stealth, it's just common sense.
It is one of Iron Bull's flaws.
What's
is
your survival bonus?
He wants to fight the big thing. My survival bonus.
What kind of role have you got going on?
+6.
-1.
So what I'm hearing here is me and Salsoon have more of an idea of wanting to live.
Well, we know
Well,
that
it's a
Iron Bull was
wisdom
about to
thing.
charge through bloody
Iron
force.
Bull's not wise.
See,
His self-preservation.
He's
is
good
in
at
the law, it's
everything
not in
else. He
breeding.
had to have something he was bad at. Okay.
Fick looks and goes, yeah, it's a thing with wings, but also it could kill me, so I'm just...
He does have +5 to stealth though, and a +6 to athletics.
It wouldn't hurt to just make our way through, and if we happen to see a ship, we can ask, because it's on
I
the
want
way
to stab
anyway.
the big thing.
Well, if we walk through, we can find out what's going on anyway. So I'd suggest like we could start walking down the road, and as we go past, ask somebody what's going on to see if they know, because we're heading that direction
Yeah.
anyway.
I mean that works for me. Iron Bull. End of the day, we're not going the other way because that's a lot of effort, and we
Yes.
know that there's jobs to do here. So
We can do that then. Just ask people what the hell's going on as we walk past.
Iron Bull needs money so he can make his fucking company.
Yes. If we
Yeah,
end up
so as
staying.
you get to where
He is gonna be walking with his axe out though, not like threateningly, but
Oh yeah.
prepared as a just in case kind of thing.
Yeah, I think we should walk as we're walking in, be ready for
Yeah.
anything.
In fact, no, he would put his great axe away and he would draw a javelin and a hand axe.
Mhm.
Just because then he's got ranged options.
I can have my hand ready on my saber anyway, because it's quick to unsheath, so.
I've just got a fishing rod over my shoulder, just as I walk. In a very non-threatening-
Cradling. Cradling.
Well,
fishing
he's just holding it like you know, like a dwarf would hold a ragstick,
Uh-huh.
where it's just balanced over his shoulder. He's just holding a fishing rod. Just
You want about a hobo sack?
yeah. Do you not call them ragsticks?
No, it's a hobo sack.
No, it's a ragstick because it's a rag on a stick.
You can
It's a
call
hobo
it,
sack because it's a sack carried by a hobo.
Just call it
No,
what
they all have
you
backpacks
like.
now.
Yeah, that's true. Nowadays, but back in the day, back when it was a thing,
Cotton bag,
I'm sorry,
usually.
did it go out of hobo fashion?
it did go out of hobo fashion.
I'm not up to date on my hobo fashion trends.
What a shame.
I am.
Anywho,
But yeah,
I'll
we
go on to
will
the streets of Paris
continue walking down
outside
towards the
fashion.
city.
we're gonna ask some people what the hell's going on.
So as you get to
I don't know
where
how far you want.
Fick and Iron Bull are. Has Niall died? I think Niall's died.
Yes, he will rejoin, it's fine.
Yeah. So as you get to kind of this area, the dirt track that you're kind of traveling down, and bear in mind this is downhill pretty much all of the way. As you kind of get to the bottom of this hillock, and you're sort of now in the surrounding areas on the edge of the town. This is kind of where the farmland starts, the very edge of the farmland.
Yes,
This track widens out,
right.
and you can see that it's wide enough to hold kind of like a horse and cart going either way up the road, and then with a little space on the outside for pedestrians to walk up and down.
So it's a dirt road.
So it's quite a wide dirt road. The houses here are shacks. They are they're effectively rectangles with a roof and a door, and it's basically keep the elements out.
So it's your bog standard Knight's Kingdom type of village.
Yeah.
Salsoon's
Very,
at home here. This is what he grew up with. He's used to this kind of... You're not getting wet or windy. Good enough.
Yeah.
You got roof over your head? Good.
This is the start.
You got all 4 walls? Brilliant, there you go.
Iron Bull has lived in literally every form of, living type, so...
Almost same.
Imagining Iron Bull in high society.
Shack.
In a China
Castle.
shop.
Well, he used to be a spy, so 100% he's worked in, high society.
And I used to be a court entertainer, so I've lived in servants' quarters for a castle.
The jester, the spy, and the fisherman.
Oh yeah.
Starts with that joke.
Just a spy and fisherman walks into a bar. A fight starts.
A fight starts, and the spy hits everything with an axe because he's not very spy-y. Yeah, it's in reality he doesn't use stealth. He just uses intimidation to make everyone think they've not seen him.
He just kills anyone that figures it out.
Yeah,
it's like,
he uses
what's
what's it called? Heavy stealth.
Are we able to ask people what's going on, or are they just ignoring us?
For the most part, as you try to hail people, they're kind of shrugging you off at the moment.
Rude.
There's not a major hurry here. As you look at them, there's not really panic. There's more
Does this shit go on every day for them?
This sort of thing is get out of my way, I'm going. There's not really any panic, but there is a sense of urgency.
Is there a group of younger individuals that already look relatively scared?
As you scan your way, as you scan your way up the...
Or anyone that looks already quite scared. Doesn't have to be younger people.
As you scan your way up the line, most people aren't saying anything, but the better part of about 300 to 400 meters away, you can kind of see that there's evidently there's a young couple, and they're quite chatty, with each other, but they're chatty, where the rest of the line is purely silent. They're just trudging along, head down, away they go.
Can I give Fick a solid pat on the back casting guidance before the inevitable attempt at trying to start a conversation here?
Oh wait, yeah, charisma, that's Fick's thing. I forget it's a bard sometimes because they never use magic.
Yeah.
Fick's only spell has been stab.
Yes. I only currently have stab at the moment.
Yeah.
And fall from great height. Oh shit. I'm fine now.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot you cast that before. That one time.
I have it because I knew we'd do something stupid.
Because you knew I'd eat the goblin.
It worked, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah, so as you kind of look around and you're sort of slowly, inching towards this young couple, you can see that this is evidently the farming area. There's green vegetables everywhere. They're planted in neat rows. You can see sort of meandering around in between the small paths between the fields. There's some guards, but bearing in mind these are 2-man patrols and they're sparse. So there's one that you can see in the distance, there's one really close to the road, and then when you look the other way, there's another one quite far in the distance. They're here to keep the peace. They are not here to if you were to steal a vegetable, they do not care, particularly unless they're close enough to go could you not? they aren't going to chase you down. They're here to stop farmers murdering each other over, like... Because there are no fences. There's no, like... So if one farmer, like, goes to plant a seed in somebody else's plot, that will cause some serious issues, but there's no fencing or anything like that. Stop.
Salsoon has this almost air of superiority as a fisherman amongst farmers. He is just... He's aware that he has the better profession. And that's it. He doesn't talk to anyone about it. It's not, like, outwardly noticeable to everyone, but, like, he's definitely stood up a bit straighter, carrying the fishing rod a bit prouder. Like, I don't work in dirt. Like, he doesn't have much, but he has that.
Hunting.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so as you...
Fish. Fuck fish. Jeez.
Jesus Christ. Please don't do that to the fish.
No.
So as you continue down, this young couple who's still chatting is... Oh, that was so unnecessary, I'm sorry.
It's not wrong. Don't do that to the fish, but...
So as this couple makes their way towards you, I need to get my dice out because I've failed to do this.
You don't. They could just get nat ones.
Yeah, you don't need dice. Why would you need dice? Who needs
So
dice?
yeah,
No dice here.
No dice. No dice.
Are you going to intervene with this couple and attempt to talk with them?
Yes, I am. I shall do it.
Roll me a
Flirtation check. No, I'm kidding.
No.
That doesn't exist. I wish it did.
They're a young couple. What are you gonna do? Just throw yourself at them and go 2.5 stum. Like, there's not really much that Fick can
I'm great at
provide
entertaining.
them there.
Yeah. So roll me a charisma check.
You do have the 1d4.
Charisma.
And you've got a plus 1d4 to this. So.
Plus 1d4
Yeah.
Yes.
to the check.
I made sure to guidance you before this.
Charisma check. Okay.
This is just to see if they'll stop, by the way.
Alright.
If they don't, we then introduce them to Iron Ball.
25.
Yeah, so as you
She jumps in front of them.
so as they begin to pass you, you sort of turn and fall in step with them.
Doing a bit of a skip to keep up, you know.
Yeah, and then as you turn to look up at them, they're not like, they're a bit kind of like, oh, there's a goblin with us, rather than being like, could you go away? They're kind of like, oh, there's another person with us. So the floor is yours.
I thought everyone hated goblins.
I just look like
Actually, no. We've not had any racism to goblins yet. It's all been towards me. Never mind.
Yeah.
The big fucking
You're
dinosaur
the
man.
outsider here, not the goblins.
Even though the goblin is the one that we fucking were originally hired to kill.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna
Bullshit.
look up to them and just say to them, I'm a bit new here. What's the crack around here? Where's everybody leaving for? Crack?
Roll me a persuasion check on that.
Persuasion, interesting. Persuasion. Alright.
I should drop out a bit less now. I've switched over which Wi-Fi I'm on. So.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah. So as you ask this question, they quickly sort of like. They quickly hurry you sort of away from the ears of everybody else.
Interesting.
And sort of lower themselves a little bit more toward your height.
That's appreciated, you know. I am vertically challenged.
They sort of both look at each other as if they're kind of unsure as to whether they should talk about this.
Come on, guys, you can trust me.
And they say, well, we're not supposed to talk about this.
What do you mean? What's so secret about this? You can't say anything.
But because you're new and you don't know what happens around here,
This is a new same. Yeah,
we've had a
different shit, same story type scenario.
a demon incursion.
Ooh.
At the market. And as he's sort
Of
of like
course, at the
telling you
fucking
this,
market.
Always in the market.
yeah, as he's talking about this, he turns to his spouse, and sort of like, could you tell the story kind of base? And she goes, I was at the market buying the vegetables, and I heard this voice, and it wasn't a language that I knew. And in the market, there's a food stall.
Yeah,
It's a ring of food stalls, and in the middle there are some tables. You can buy a sandwich. You can sit down. It's quite nice, and you get all the smells of the food vendors there. It's lovely.
as you do. Yeah.
And just as
I'm
I was
thinking cheese
leaving,
toasty.
just as I was,
Oh.
What if they don't have cheese toasties in this universe? We could invent the cheese
We
toastie.
fucking invent them. I am not going.
What if they don't
without
have
cheese
pizza in
toasties.
this universe? We can invent pizza.
Fuck
Sorry,
pizza. I
all
need a cheese
seriousness.
toast.
Sorry, carry on. Serious situation. Yeah.
serious situation, and all of a sudden we've gone to food.
Shh. It's fine.
Look, I'm quite hungry. Okay, I've not eaten since like 8 a.m.
Yeah, I haven't eaten yet today, so I feel you on that one. I may order a cheese toasty for lunch.
For lunch. It's
Yeah,
8
my-
p.m., dude.
My schedule's fucked. I used to work nights. I was waking up around this time. I'm
Yeah.
slowly bringing it back.
I have a packet of cocktail sausages in the fridge downstairs. I'll probably go and grab one soon.
Anyway, carry on.
My
Anyway,
response was
Table
not
of
appropriate.
food.
Carry on.
so in this area, so she was saying she bought her vegetables, and as she was leaving,
Mhm.
she as she was leaving. So I'm gonna go back to the first person now, just so you're aware I'm switching.
Yep.
So
Oh yeah,
what?
because
As
you
I
don't use
was-
different voices.
Add a feminine voice, damn
Yeah.
it, so I know the difference.
He only has
I
the one
would.
feminine voice, and that's my
Unless-
flirty bartender number one.
I mean,
Bank seller number one.
unless it's I'm not judging, unless it's two guys, but you've got to specify.
Yeah, to be fair, you have
all
just
you
said a couple
need
so far.
is
Again,
a
we've
little
not asked
sign
pronouns.
that says NPC1, flip it round, it says NPC2. So you can just be like, 1, 2, 2 is talking, 1 is
NPC
talking.
1, NPC 2, NPC 1.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Mm.
It worked.
No, I did say it was a she.
Exactly.
Because I said
Use
turn
the
round
voice.
to. I'm not. They're
Just do
here
it.
for 10 seconds.
Yep.
So
They're not going to be here for long. There's no point in him giving them a voice.
yeah.
I might start up a 10-minute conversation, I'm just saying.
That's true.
So yeah, so she was telling her story. As I was leaving the market, I heard behind me a very loud bang from the food vendors.
Right.
And then I felt like somebody shoved me. And I was blown down to my feet. My face. On the floor.
hmm
Ooh.
Stop it. I was
I-
blown off
this-
my feet.
This is not Niall. This is Iron Bull as well. Iron Bull is fully like he's hearing innuendos here, and he is trying to keep it in.
Just like to point out
Oh,
how far away you stood because they trusted me with the
oh
secrets.
they're out of earshot. By the time you'd have like
so you can't
wheeled
hear the
around on,
innuendos.
yeah.
Iron Bull is like with Thick at all times. So
So yeah. And she's saying, as I looked back,
Yes.
all I saw was carnage.
What kind of carnage?
The
Stop
the,
laughing
the
at my Irish
tents,
voice, piss
the
off.
stalls were all shredded. They were ripped as if something had ripped through them with claws. There was this great column of smoke billowing out from where the tables and chairs once were. And as I turned to run, I saw this smaller demon clambering out of the ground. And then, as I rounded the corner, I looked back again, and there was this dog-shaped demon that had clambered out. I love the face.
Because I think I know what that fucking thing is.
It was a
I want a
dog-shaped demon that
demon
clambered
dog
out, and that's all that I saw.
I do
Well-
I do want a pet hellhound. That is a good point.
I'm gathering that the cooks didn't make it, but did they look suspicious at all before the whole, you know? I'm just gonna die. Fix just gonna go with his hands, try and be as sincere as possible, but to kind of get that description in. Just like
While Fick's talking to these people as well, could I have a quick look around? Does anyone look ill?
Not that you can see anybody looks ill, but people are starting to give your conversation pretty nasty side eye.
Okay.
At this point, it's like, it's the kind of face that people would normally give openly racist people.
wow.
IRL. They're giving this face of
Oh.
like, what are you doing? Like, you cannot be talking about that kind of thing.
Okay.
I just want it to be known. Selsoon, not next to these people. Fick walked off, Iron Bull followed him. Selsoon's still walking through the farm and is acting like he is God's gift because he can fish. That is...
Running through the wheat fields.
I'm not nervous.
Yeah. And so, as you ask the question, she says, I didn't see anybody suspicious.
Did you hear anything or smell anything, maybe?
All I heard before the bang
'Cause, you know, smell
was
vanilla.
chanting in
Oh no.
a language I've never heard
Oh
before.
no! Oh no! Oh,
And
no,
it was
no, no.
one voice. It wasn't more than one voice. It was just one voice.
One culprit got it.
What did the smaller demon look like?
It was
It's a good point, actually. She did see it.
it was small and fat
Yeah.
and had sort of claw things where where nails would normally be.
Did it look a little bit like it was falling apart?
Yes, it looked very
For
unwell.
fuck's sake, it's them things again.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Those things were a
But
pain
this
in
time
the
they've
ass
got
to-
backup. For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
We had to kill those bastards twice last time, remember?
I truly remember. It was a pain in the ass.
How close is Salsoon to us?
Or is he busy frolicking in the wheat fields?
This
He's not
point-
frolicking.
Would he
At
be
this-
in shouting distance?
At this point, probably I'd say 100 meters.
Yeah, Iron Ball is just gonna shout over it and to tell him to get the fuck over here.
Well,
At this point, there's a genuine disgust at your conversation. Like, people are muttering comments.
Can I
Which-
see that? Like,
Iron
is
Ball
it
doesn't give a
clear?
fuck. He's used to racist cunts, so he just presumes they're all being racist cunts to him.
just as a general thing, when I look at them, when they're telling me the story, do they look like they're saying it honestly and telling me the whole truth, or am I missing bits?
Roll me.
I think that would be an insight
Percep-
check, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Perception?
actually, insight.
Insight?
Insight, because
insight.
you're trying to
You're
gain...
reading people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perception's more looking around and feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Perception is trying to find stuff, whereas this is more you're like looking at the person, trying to read them, trying to. Well,
Get the
It's reading
Use
body
the
language.
word.
That's basically the use of insight.
yeah.
13.
So as you look at them, they seem to be quite genuine, quite honest. She seems to be a bit rattled,
I don't fucking blame her.
and he seems pretty rattled that they're on the move. Like he knows why they're on the move. He gets the point of it, but he's pretty rattled by. Like they both seem relatively rattled by the whole situation. She more so than him, obviously.
Yeah. One last question, sorry fellas, 'cause we get some weird looks. Why are they looking at us weird? They almost seem offended.
The king has decreed we can't talk about these creatures.
Why is that?
I wonder why that fucking is.
Is that not to stop panic, or is there a more sinister reason there?
No, it's panic. Every time someone talks about these creatures, there's a panic that sets in across the city.
Well, as you can see, Lassie, talking to me about it's pretty fine. I've seen a lot of shit, so you don't have to worry about me too much.
Like I said, we've fought these fuckers before. They're not too strong, but they're a pain in the fucking ass.
I won't keep your time because you need to leave.
Hey,
But I appreciate the info.
we don't want you getting in trouble because you fucking told us this, so thank you for your information.
They thank you and continue on and sort of melt back into the crowd. And
I'm not a cunt. I
away
will
they
not
go.
put people in trouble.
Not today, anyway. Fucking hell.
Well, I have.
I'm going
moments.
fucking Irish now because of your bloody accent.
I'm sorry. What can I say? I'm magnetic.
You know, I just can't keep an accent. You've seen when I fucking DM, like I
I'm
can't
doing-
maintain an accent. So
I'm doing better today. I'm getting better at politest practice.
fucking hell. Yeah. So yeah, Imble's gonna fucking call Salsoon over and just be like, "Get your fucking ass over here, boy."
Yeah, no, he doesn't fucking move. You guys are acting like you are a pariah among these people right now. You can go to him. He's
fuck's
stopped walking away. He stepped to like the side of the road to not block, but he's not about to affiliate himself with that much animosity. He doesn't do well with that.
Right, Aaron, give me a
Like-
boost. We're gonna have to catch up.
No.
Give you a boost, you say?
Not that type of boost. Fuck off.
Too late. Yeet.
What's the first rule? Don't throw the goblin.
Actually, it says don't yeet the goblin. I'm not yeeting. I am throwing.
Technically-
With
You tried to
Hair
throw
and
last
precision.
has
time.
been
You tried to throw me last time, man, and see how that
yeah,
went.
fair point. I will go to yeet, and then as Fick says,
What's
no,
the
I don't."
first rule, man?
I will put Fick on my shoulders and walk
Thank
over
you.
to Selsoon.
That's what I
I
thought.
love the fact that I can carry all of my equipment plus Fick and his equipment, and
Are you
I'm
calling
still
me fat?
nowhere near my encumbrance weight.
Mm,
No, I'm talking about the fact I'm carrying 100 pounds of equipment
that's because
myself.
you're a beast, that's why. Pun intended.
Like, I think it's 100 pounds that I'm carrying, something like that. Yeah, 120 pounds I'm carrying. I think you're carrying 60 pounds and you weigh about 60. Like,
I mean... Yeah, because my
Oh.
Fick himself weighs 23 kilograms.
yeah.
Was it
I can carry up to 285 pounds. Like,
Right, we're gonna catch up and keep walking in then.
So you, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
yeah,
as you
we will walk
continue-
to Salsoon and yeah.
like he stepped to the edge of the street or the edge of the dirt path to not like be in anyone's way, but he's making damn sure he doesn't step foot in a farmer's field. Whereas
Hun, are you ready for this?
he's not putting his boots in that kind of dirt.
It's garish,
Oh
but I
my
love it.
god.
Ka-chow! Oh yeah. Bright
Oh my
green.
God, that's
oh
amazing.
yeah.
Do they glow in the dark or are they just bright green?
The
They're
bright
just
green.
like they're just like seriously bright green.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, yeah.
You'll
I'm gonna have to get
notice.
you some like glow in the dark retro ones, so when you go on,
You
they just
should.
fucking light up.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. You'll notice, Sal. Iron Bull is not angry at you for not coming over because he's looked around and noticed all the animosity, and he's like, "Yeah, that's fair."
And also, we
Yeah,
want
like
to give
it
him
wasn't
funny
a I
looks.
hate all of you guys. It's more of a
Yeah.
he doesn't
Hey,
do
you
well in
guys.
situations like that.
Iron
Not
Bull's
about to
used
enter
to
one.
it, and he's also
Yeah.
used to telling his men to just be like, "Stay out of it. Just stay away.
I'm a goblin
They've
that-
got an issue with me, not you."
I'm a
So-
goblin
Yeah,
that looks
Salsoon
decent.
is a good little fisherman. He gets noticed maybe once or twice a week by a local that bought his fish. That's it. He doesn't do well with crowds, with people looking at him. He's like, no, this is... No, I fish, I'm better than farmers, I'm worse than hunters, I know where my place is in life, and it's not in front of a crowd.
What?
Not an orator.
You know, I'm not getting into what makes fishermen better than farmers, actually, because that was going to get us on a whole debate. So,
All I'm saying is fishermen are the hunters of farmers, and hunters are the hunters of fish. That's all that was.
is this like a predator-prey scenario? Yeah. Do fishermen eat farmers, and do hunters eat fishermen?
Yes.
And then farmers bury the hunters. It's like rock, paper,
Is
scissors.
rock, paper, I was just about to say that.
fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake.
A fisher, a farmer, and a hunter.
All
There is
enter a
not
bar.
rock, paper, scissors
Oh,
in
I
this
did.
world.
I did put. That's good.
Right.
And the barbarian wins against all of them.
Yes.
Unless it's below level 6.
Unless it's below level 6.
Okay.
Yeah, so, we're gonna keep going.
As you press on,
As we're walking, we're gonna update Salsoon on what we've heard as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yep.
Oh, I forgot to write notes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Sorry, I have a lot of notes to write. We've just spoken to people. Did we ever catch those people's names?
no.
Nope.
Oh,
I didn't-
that could have been useful later on.
I
God
didn't
damn
want
it.
to get them in trouble, so I didn't ask.
Fair point. Yeah.
They didn't ask, and you
Chanting.
didn't
We didn't
ask,
ask and they didn't
say.
tell.
Yeah.
In kitchen. Bugger
Um,
bugger type of.
So it was in the market. You said.
In one of the cooking
Yeah.
tents.
In the cooking and sort of like the sandwich and cooking area.
In one of the
Single-
cafes, basically.
A singular chanting voice.
Yeah. When you get there, like you'll see what I mean. It's like all set up. The tents are like set up in a circle around this area. And
It's like
designed-
in Brussels. They've got a
Yeah.
big square
There's
that's
full of
got like
different
a bunch of
markets.
cafes and stuff around it and markets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's
Um,
it's kind of like, you know, Meadow Hall, where you've got the sort of like the food hall, like the ground floor. It's
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah.
that, apart from instead of obviously being a building, it's like individual like food tents, and then you have the
If you've
sort
ever
of generalized table
to-
area in the middle.
been, if you've ever
And
been to
then-
Manchester, they have a nice markets.
Yeah. So it was there was single voice chanting.
Yep.
And then a
Fat
nurgling
little
crawled
demon.
out because
Yep.
it was. Yeah.
Fat
Um,
little
There was a
thing.
large bang.
Big,
Then there
big
was a
bang.
large bang, and then a nurgling crawled out, and then there was a lupine creature, right? Like a dog-like creature.
Yeah.
Dougal.
Yes.
Was that? And that one didn't have wings.
No.
So the winged creature is separate to what emerged in the market.
Different creatures, same place, I think.
Yes.
Well, we saw the winged creature land in the market, so that doesn't necessarily mean it came from the market.
Yeah.
True.
It was in smoke,
I mean,
so we couldn't really see it.
You saw it take off from the market as well. So you saw it come
Oh,
up
did we
from
also
the
come-
market,
it
and
come
then you
from the
saw it like plummet back down toward the market as well. So it's gone in both directions. It came from and went to, as far as you know so far.
Okay.
As far as we know.
Yeah.
This is what I know so far.
So at this
Oh.
point, you're kind of you've reached the edge of the city where the merchant's ward is.
Mm-hmm.
And so this district it contains the homes of the seafaring wealthy people. These are people who go from continent to continent to like
Yes,
by
my people.
expensive things, and then you know they'll sail back. They're not hugely wealthy, but they're wealthy enough to own a home. They're wealthy enough to decorate the home to
Comfortable.
their tastes. Yeah,
They're
And the
comfortable.
city's been evacuated, you say?
No, we're not taking the house.
Why? Let me
We have
rob
a castle.
people!
We have a castle. We don't.
You
need
wouldn't
it.
let me rob the bank either!
Yes, because you know how that would have gone.
Oh yeah, no, that would have been a terrible idea. Pissing off a cult this early in the game. And
the campaign's up.
yeah.
Thank you for joining
Getting
us,
attacked by
everyone.
the golden dragon. No, thank you. But like these houses, no one's gonna know.
I mean,
No,
there's
how would
no
they
one
know?
around.
How would they know?
Fick
No one's
wouldn't
gonna
stop
know.
you because he knows it's part of your personality and job, so...
So it's
So as you kind of look around, they're built. These buildings are they're lavish. They're very very nice. They're built with sort of like a white stone. They are made to sort of imitate wealth.
Imitate. So it's people
imitate,
with
but not
Gucci
actually
bags, got
wealthy.
it.
Like these buildings are made of
Gucci
white stone.
bags.
It ain't marble
Gucci
and it
bags.
ain't granite, but it's.
Oh no,
Yeah.
fuck robbing these guys then. No, these guys aren't actually rich, they're pretending to be rich,
What
which
they're
is a
going to have
fucking
in their
entirely
houses is
other
they're going to have
subclass.
pine furniture stained to look like oak.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also, it's like, I know enough of these people in real life, like, they're the worst kind of people. But
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're going to have like paintings of paintings of paintings of the painting.
Yeah.
Like,
if we're gonna rob
even
someone, we want to
print.
get into like the noble district. So
Oh,
we want to
this,
get into
Citadel
like,
area.
yeah.
that being said, we're not robbing people.
I'm not saying that we should. I'm
Okay,
just
you
saying.
are. Iron Bull is a good. He's a good minotaur. He works for his living.
I'm an
He's really not.
opportunist.
Ish.
I'm an
He is
opportunist.
an opportunist. He is like true neutral, basically, chaotic neutral, if anything.
I
Yeah,
think
so
Like-
he's
actually-
gonna rob a bank.
He'll rob a rich motherfucker.
I
He's not gonna
think-
rob poor people, but like he'll rob a rich motherfucker. They don't need
Poor
it.
people are easier to rob though.
Yeah, they're easier to rob, but they've got fuck all. There's no point in robbing someone that's got fuck all.
No, I mean, would you rather rob one guy that has 100 gold or rob 100 guys that each have 1 gold that can't do anything about it?
One guy that's got 100 gold, because then I'm getting
Yeah,
it
but
all
he'll
in one
come
go.
after you.
And then I'll
he's
beat
got
him
the
with a
ability to
stick.
pull you. Then he'll pay people to come and hit you with a bigger stick.
Then I'll hit them with a stick with a sharp end.
Then they'll shoot your ass.
I think yeah. Making
That argument
the
was so
nuts-
good. Niall died.
Yeah,
Look
no.
at that. That is tactics 101. Argue a man out of his own.
Do you know the worst part is that'll have messed up. That's.
No,
Ew.
it should fix it. I think if the video.
It should
comes out.
automatically.
Do you know what's gone wrong here? Oh no,
There you
it's
go,
it's
fix
back.
it.
It's back.
Yep.
It fix
For a
it. I
moment,
told
you
you
were
it
Iron
fix it.
Bull the Barbarian.
Look, my Wi-Fi is fucked, dude. Like.
It's fine. We're all okay.
So yeah, so like as you look.
Also, I
around
heard
this
what you
place-
said, fucking Logan, because I unmuted the stream for a second so I could hear what you said. Fuck you.
You weren't here to defend yourself, therefore I win the argument.
Yep.
That's
Moving
not
on
the
swiftly.
word.
Moving swiftly on,
Moving
otherwise
on.
we will
Moving.
never get to these encounters that I've planned.
Yeah, we're an hour through and we've not even got into the actual city yet.
You've not hit a real encounter yet.
We're
Jesus
just-
Christ.
Look, you should expect this, dude. You've seen what happens when I've DM'd.
Okay,
You should expect this.
focusing, moving on. We can
Moving
do
on.
this.
Moving swiftly on. Okay, so yeah, as you walk through these streets, as you get sort of more towards the center of the city, sort of that rivered area, you can see these properties are getting more expensive. They're evidently more expensive.
Where are we going?
They're
Straight
sort of
across?
they've turned yeah. So you're headed to the area where there's like the bridged bit in the middle.
Gotcha.
Okay.
We'll be in
Uh,
there.
how-
This
how
is the
expensive
bridge
are they
then, this
looking?
isn't just like a misclicked house.
So they've got sort of like an oak door. They're 2 stories.
So nice. Got it.
They're nice,
Comfortable.
and there's 1 or 2 that have a plaque on like next to the door.
Can we peruse the
um,
plaques as we go past? What do the plaques say, DM?
What do the plaques say? Yeah.
They've
Because
just got
depending on the
the
plaques, I
name-
might rob the houses.
They've got the family name.
What are the family
next to
names?
the door.
DM.
They're written in Celestial, you can't read it, fuck off.
Written in Elvish.
And
Shit.
as the
I don't
as you
speak
look
Elvish.
sort of as
Shit,
you
do none of us speak Elvish?
No.
I don't
Goblin
think
and
any of us
common
speak
for me.
Elvish, no.
Fucking amazing.
Minotaur and
D&D
common.
party, no one speaks
Basic
Elvish. Let's
bitch.
go.
I speak
speak
Minotaur
giant.
and common. I am a barbarian, dude. We don't get extra
Sorry,
languages.
hun. Carry on. Carry on, hun.
you're finished.
Yeah,
Can
Not
I
even
break
remotely.
into one of the houses with black
Onwards we go. We're not breaking in.
I
We're not
want to
robbing
rob a house!
We're
Can I
not
just
robbing
point
anyone.
out these streets are not empty.
And? How not empty are they?
Like these are these are the these are the people who are like they're still fleeing.
Yeah. How empty are the streets? Like, a little bit empty?
Not very.
God.
No,
Not very
there's
empty.
like a solid 30 people.
I have good stealth.
Like if you were to try and pry a door open, somebody will see you. It's not a case of if, it's a case of they will.
I don't have to pry it open. I have lockpicks. I'll just, like, act like I'm unlocking my own door.
You
You don't have the dice for that.
No.
It's just... Why?
You remember how the way station people looked at you?
Oh shit, yeah, I'm a big-ass Minotaur.
yeah.
Now think about how it would look
Yeah.
if you went up to the rich guy's house and started fumbling with the lock.
Especially when people probably know who lives there in this area.
See-
Like, these are their neighbours on the street.
If we
This
use
isn't like a random
Salsoon-
traffic.
Yeah, you
It's
make a
like the
fair point,
deception.
okay.
Salsoon,
I-
sure.
Sometimes
no.
forget that I am
No.
a 9-foot-tall barbarian Minotaur.
I blend into this city without issue. You two are iffy, but only one of you's 9 foot fucking tall.
Yeah,
Like,
I can hide between
I
people's
still
It
houses.
doesn't
can't
tread
believe-
very well.
I still can't believe that my stealth is as high as it is. It's so
I told you, you
stupid.
just pretend to be an actual cow and no one dare question.
Do you know what you are? You Drax.
I've learned the method of standing so still that I go invisible.
Yep. Uh...
I might be the druid, but you can turn into such a convincing cow that I couldn't imagine. Like,
Bear in mind, I don't even have hooves on either of my feet. Both of my feet are human feet.
Right, let's
Both
So-
of my feet,
head
both of like my
towards the dock area.
appendages are like human.
So, as you approach the bridge,
Yar.
you see that the cobbled streets that you're walking on abruptly stop. There's an evident sort of change in financial capability here.
Oh, you think?
And yeah, so as you
are we like Rio in Brazil levels of white marble slums?
yes, like literally it just stops. Like I'm not talking about the cobbles peter out, like they stop.
Is it
Where
like
the
when
money
somebody
stops,
gets?
the cobble stops.
Is it like
Okay.
when you see those articles of Americans getting picky about where their land ends, and they literally do like a
Yes.
straight fence on the edge of their
Yeah.
land? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, so
So the exact.
I mean, to be
cobble.
fair, Brits are just as bad with that.
Yes.
we can
it's just
be.
less obvious.
No, I've got maybe 2 square meters of garden, and I'm debating putting a fence up. Like, it's already walled off, and I'm going, fence.
Fence. Yeah.
yes.
But that's British privacy. It's not pettiness. It's just like I don't want to be seen.
It's my fucking land, and if I want a fence on my land, I can have a fence on my land, because it's
Yeah.
Why
my
does
land.
soon not have that kind of accent? Jeez.
Because
Why
the amount
is
of
he
people in
not-
my family that would smack me.
Why is he not
Down
from West
south.
Country?
Right.
Like, why is he not a goddamn Bristolian? Jeez.
Jesus.
Carry on, honey.
I feel like we're very off track today.
Yeah.
Okay,
let's-
I'm back on track.
Back on
Focus.
When are we not off track?
When we're on a
Not this
trip.
much.
So,
And
Back
also,
on
to be fair,
track.
I have finished my second cider. I do need to go and grab another one in a minute.
So so you progress through sort of the merchants area, it gets very, very affluent, and then it just sort of stops. And you sort of approach this bridge. It's a very wide bridge. Think London Bridge over the Thames wide.
Yeah.
Like it's a big bridge.
Big
And on the left and on the right hand sides of this bridge, there are like 3-story tiered houses,
Ooh.
and they're like hanging 50% over the edge of the bridge.
Okay, so it's not like what I thought it was going to be like watchtowers, but no, it's just actual like houses.
It's people's houses,
Mm.
like literal houses. And these buildings are built very, very similarly to the farmers' houses.
Right. Okay.
So is
like
there no
the-
like
Boating
watchtowers on the bridge at
houses.
all then?
No,
Fuck.
it's just people's homes.
Boating.
Who builds a city that has a river running through it and doesn't have like a way of shutting down the fucking ways across the river?
Trust.
People
just
where
smart.
magic exists.
It's
People can fly
even
over.
then you still fucking do it.
Do you know those cities where you find
That's like
it
saying
odd?
there's no point in building a wall; they'll just fly over it.
It's
There
that
is
thing
no
of,
wall.
like, do you know when you go
Not
to
a wall?
a
No,
city?
the city is not walled.
Oh, I thought the
Do you
city
know,
was
like, when
walled.
you go to a city in the UK and, like, it feels odd that people trust to put their bags somewhere and go and do something? Because you
Yeah.
would live in a city where it would just be stolen. That's what this is. They
Yeah.
trust people.
Who trusts people? Jeez.
Yeah. So as you approach this bridge, you can see that these houses are latched. So like each house is sort of like pinned to the bridge, and then as you get to the edge of the ends of the bridges, the large beams that are kind of holding these houses in place also pin to the very affluent houses as well. Like these houses are not going anywhere by any stretch. And
So we can't
yeah,
I
access
very
it,
much was considering trying to break one of those pins. I will be honest. Not like now.
Just bring a tin opener at this
Just
point.
later.
Just like
Yeah.
if I need to later, you never know. But no, okay.
Jesus.
If they're like solid, then I will forget that idea.
Let's put it this way: you couldn't break them. They're like huge pieces of timber.
Okay.
Yeah. So you've reached the bridge. As you reach the bridge, you look up this bridge and you can see 2 armed guards.
Ooh. Why are we on a different map, Matt?
And
Matthew.
Music?
stop it.
Music? Oops.
Why did we go from big city map to battle map?
Yeah. It's just guards, Matt. Right? Just
Who
guards.
took a winky dink?
Yeah. So you've got.
Fuck this.
I didn't even do anything
evidently-
yet.
So these guards are at the other end of the bridge to you.
Alright.
And they're evidently like terrified. They don't really know which way to look. They've evidently been told to keep people from coming into the area, but they are more afraid of what could potentially be coming out.
Stealth.
Yeah.
Activate.
Yeah, so what would you like to do? Like, they can see you, so that you're not exactly gonna sneak past them.
Count.
Is
Go.
each square here is still 5 feet, right?
Yeah, this is, yeah.
Yeah. Iron Ball is just gonna like walk up to them. Can I just walk up to them like normal, or
Yeah, there's nobody's in
But-
We
initiative.
need
Not
our
initiative,
icons.
yeah.
I can
Yeah.
see the icon.
I'm
They
gonna
are on there.
stand like in the middle of the 3 of them. I'm just gonna like. You all right, fellas? You seem a bit seem like you don't know which way you're supposed to be guarding.
As they sort of turn to face you, there's the bigger one at the back. He's not much bigger, mind. He's
Which
like, not the one that's sort of by himself
Right, got
in this
it.
situation.
So they're back, not our back.
Yeah, they're back.
The boys are back, yes.
Yeah. The guard sort of he steps up to you and says, "Turn back. There's demon magic here. It's not safe."
Yeah, mate, we've already been told we're here to deal with the fucking problem. We've already dealt with it back in Give me a second. I've got it somewhere. Back.
Just got a shit memory, just be patient.
Castle Eichel. Castle Eichel down by the way station.
Midway
We've already
Station,
dealt with
friend.
it down there. We've been sent to deal with it up here. So just let us pass. We'll go kill the fuckers and close the portal again.
He
All an idiot's work for us.
he sort of thinks for a second, and then he says, "We don't take adventuring parties smaller than a size of 4."
Well, friend, what if you
Iron Bull
joined
is
us?
going to.
Iron Ball counts for 2.
Iron Bull is going to stand up to his full, because normally he like slouches. He's standing up to his full height and like not
Stretching.
flexing, but like
Shoulders.
stretching out, like
Going
that
from
kind of thing.
this to...
He's just gonna look down at this guy and be like, "Look, you can either let us through, or I can go through you."
Trust me, he will.
And he's going to try to scare them into letting him through.
Just, like, leaning
These
over.
guys are evidently more scared of what is going to be sort of coming from behind them than they are of you.
Shit!
I'll be honest, fella. Want it to make you feel more at ease if the thing you're scared shitless of was focused on someone else. What do you think?
It's a smarter idea, yeah.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion, 2 seconds.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Iron Bolt as well, at the same process, you're going to see, like, I think Sal soon would probably notice, because Vic is obviously talking to the guards.
Mhm.
You'll see bits of lightning starting to, like, course up and down his arm.
Also, roll me
18.
that at advantage because they are terrified. They're more scared of what's behind them than what's in front of them.
18.
18 is the max. Yeah, so the guard sort of kind of looks behind him, tries to check to see if anybody is there that would hear him, and just sort of they all step to one side and go.
Wise choice, fella.
So they're, yep, that's all yours.
Yeah,
All yours.
I was going to look down at Vic and just be like, I can't believe that fucking worked, and mine didn't. Fuck you.
What can I say about delight?
Yeah. So
As
yeah,
we-
you're over the bridge.
Kind of as we waddle off,
Hey.
and I turn around to look at him and go, just letting you know, fellas, it's not on your conscience if we die. We're all insane, so don't worry about it.
He is definitely more afraid of. He's not afraid of you. He's afraid of everything on this side of the bridge. He's
Don't
like,
blame him.
best to look, bud.
Yeah. Just gonna stand that a little bit. I'll be 2
Uh,
seconds
yeah.
if Niall wants to grab his drink now, because I want to pop to the toilet for 2 seconds.
Okay, we're going to take a short, like, 5-minute break.
Yes, because I need to live.
Yeah. Let's take a short, refreshing stop.
Quick
Yeah, grab
refreshments.
drinks and potentially have other things that
Yes.
we shall not mention.
Yep.
You get resistance to the damage type
Yeah.
you deal.
And is that only once you're in rage, or is that all the time? I forget.
I think all the time. I'm not as I said, my barbarians is I go for a homebrew, which is Path of the Juggernaut, which I fucking love, turns you into a siege engine,
Yeah.
and then Wild Magic's the other one I use a lot of the time. Then apart
Wild
from
Magic's
Magical
good,
Totem,
but Wild Magic just didn't fit RP wise, so.
yeah.
Right, if we want to carry on.
I did consider Path of the Zealot, because Path of the Zealot's just strong as fuck, but.
So, now that you're over the bridge,
Yes.
the streets that you're walking in are a lot narrower. So much so that they feel, at least to Salsoon and Iron Bull, they feel very claustrophobic.
To be fair,
Salsoon will just like stoop a little bit, shrinking a couple of inches just to like try and fit in better, just like rolling his shoulders up, like.
I feel like Iron
compressing
Bull
his
kind of
spine.
has to, like, stoop.
Oh, Iron Bull's on all fucking fours here, like
Yeah.
sideways.
Well,
just crab
it's not
walking.
even. Yeah, like, I feel like Iron Bull's gonna have to, because his horns, they go out before they go up.
Like you won't be catching your horns on anything, but it's close, like it's tight.
it's like a back street of London, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, Iron Bull's
The-
struggling.
One-way path system type of back streets.
Yeah.
Um,
Basically,
yeah.
Iron Bull takes up an entire street to himself.
Nice. If we
you
ever need a
physically-
blockade, we'll just leave you behind.
Shove you in a wall.
I mean,
Good luck.
We're just gonna roleplay as the French real quick. Start revolution, just use Iron Bull as the blockade.
do we need to get me? We should get me a tower shield so I can just be like, boom.
That's a fucking
Ain't going round
gate
that.
door. You're 9 foot tall. That is
Yeah,
a
to be
gate
fair,
door, you ripped
that
off.
is
You
just
were
a
like, oh
door.
look, here is gate. This is a drawbridge from our castle. We got a new one. I realised I could do this with the old one.
No, I do want to get a
Piss me
shield at
off,
some
I
point.
made
but-
javelins from the portcullis. Let's play.
I do want to get a shield at some point, but if I get a shield, I can't use my great axe. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you progress towards the market, these streets are sort of getting closer, or at least they feel like they're getting closer and closer and closer and tighter and tighter and tighter. And there's not really anything here other than homes. The streets are just dirt, like trodden down hard dirt. Anything that people don't like. So, like the bit that you cut off of like a cauliflower that you don't want anymore, that's kind of discarded in the street
Fun.
because
Okay.
they don't really have any waste management here. It's like it'll rot down and turn into
Yeah.
soil anyway, so it's discarded.
It is mulch.
yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Street mulch, can't beat it.
Mhm.
It'll
And
biodegrade.
it will eventually.
Might smell though.
Only a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, as you reach the hell, I minimized the wrong thing. I'm good at that, aren't I? Minimizing the wrong files.
Mhm.
So as you approach the market and
I
you
mean,
get,
only Katie would know. So
and get out into the market, you sort of burst out into this, the large-ish open area, and you, to your sheer horror, there's this huge column of the magical smoke that you saw, same as at the castle, just climbing up into the sky. As you kind of look,
and the smoke
Back.
last time was coming from the portal, wasn't it?
yes, it was, yeah.
Yeah.
As you look back down and survey the scene in front of you, you see that there's been sort of like a hastily built palisade wall. Like, it's a wall with pointy sticks, and they've just jammed sticks in the ground to keep it upright.
So it's a barricade.
Yeah.
Right.
At the foot of the wall is what appears to be an adventuring party that have met their end.
Oh. You know what that means?
That means free equipment. That's what that means.
Exactly. That's selling stuff there.
That went from, ooh, friends to, oh, shit, they're dead. Because that could be us to, loot.
Ooh, loot!
I mean, to be fair, we probably could have gone and found a fourth player. Like, not a fourth player, but like a fourth character to be a
We
fourth
had
adventurer,
one, and then we
but-
had to give them back to their parents.
Yes.
That's a good point. That child could have been a sorcerer for all we know. Like,
Sorcerer's Apprentice, right then.
Yeah.
Could've been a
Yeah,
warlock.
so...
or a warlock,
As
or a
you
fire,
sort of...
or a monk,
Yeah.
or any
Um,
martial class really, except for like paladin.
Okay, so we
So-
approach
Carry
the
on.
palisade facing.
Facing across,
The mark.
and as you're at the palisade, and you can see what the woman earlier described as the tents and the circle and that kind of thing. So this palisade is, I would say, nearing 6 foot tall. So only at this point, Iron Bull can see over this. But you see,
No,
down.
hang on. Just to double check, would I also be seeing this? Because I'm still on top of Iron Bull. I never got off.
Are you? I thought I put you down when you were talking to the soldiers.
No.
And
I
like
never specified.
when we were going through those narrow streets, I feel like I'd have had to take you off because you
Was
ended
it
up like
height
banging your head
narrowed?
on the shit. Well, I
The
presume there's
buildings
like
are like this.
signs and shit. Yeah.
And
Okay.
yeah,
I will climb back on top of you then so I can see.
What do you
yeah,
mean
so-
climb? I have to lift you up, bitch.
Well, you can do if you want. I was just putting in the work, you know.
No, you can't just climb me. I'm not a tree.
You are to me.
You are a very mobile climbing crew. Let's be
Yeah.
honest. Like,
It's still polite
Vic
to
can
ask.
just grab onto like segmented muscles. Like,
It's like one of those
Just
rotational
like
climbing
climbing up
frames.
the
Do
side.
the metal ones that rotate a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what
I
you
mean, to be
are.
fair, he could probably use my trousers to get up to my backpack, and then use the backpack to get up to.
Like the poor fucker has had to climb around on a boat before, so he's used to it.
It's still polite to ask.
Yeah, I'll say, excuse me, pardon me, as I like accidentally put a foot on your chin and then like accidentally kick your nose.
Why are you climbing up the front?
I'm just spinning around. Just fine.
We're not doing the old you sitting fucking backwards on my fucking shoulder so that my face is in your crotch. That's for a different kind of campaign.
Just screaming, saying something behind us. Shit, go! I can't.
That's a different kind of dungeon master that runs that.
Anywho.
Sorry, Matt. Carry on.
it begs the question of which one have I spent more money on? Like, that's not a legitimate, like, thought that should ever be asked.
No, it should not.
Concert Niall.
I'll do the maths later for you, Niall. I'll legitimately get an answer for you.
I think I've spent more money on the.
D&D Beyond, though.
I think I've spent more money on the other type. I've spent a lot of money on that back in the day.
Right,
I've spent a lot of money on that,
descriptions.
but I think I've spent
Moving
more
on,
Yeah.
rather
on.
swiftly.
Yes.
So you've reached the market.
Yes.
Yeah. And as as now Fick and Iron Bull can see over this thing, you see where the.
And I
ring
at the
of
same
stalls-
time like lift Salsoon so he can see as well.
I mean, Celso's just gonna find a crack and look through that. Like, he doesn't need height, he has brains. This is like a quickly and poorly
what's-
constructed
What's
wall.
Salsoon's intelligence again?
He's wise, not smart.
Yeah, I'm smarter than him.
Yes, and I'm wise. I know that you don't need to look over a wall when there's a fucking hole in it.
Yeah, fair
That's
point.
not intelligence, that's
See,
wisdom.
Yeah, no, that's
I'd be too
street
short
smarts.
to, even if there was a hole, I'd probably not be able to reach it unless I climbed anyway, so.
Yeah. The hole you could see would be pointed at the ground. You could
Yes.
see more of the dirt you're stood on.
Mhm.
Anyway, what do we see?
Sorry, Matt. Carry on.
Fuck all you see, fuck on.
That's the end of the
God,
campaign.
look at that! We defeated the encounter without even starting it. So
Demon
proud.
Prince.
So,
3 demon princes appear. We all die.
Yeah.
yeah. So as you look over this wall, you can see just before the sort of circular tented area, you see 3 of the creatures that you saw at the castle, fort at the castle.
Fun.
As you look towards the tents, you can see that the stall owners there have been massacred. They've just been shredded. And you can kind of match up each blood pool to an owner.
Fun.
And as you look towards where the portal is, you can see 3 of these dog-like creatures. And at the foot of one of them, there is a blood pool that is evidently big enough for a storekeep, but there isn't a body. And it trails toward the portal.
Okay.
Does the blood look to be necessary for the portal to continue working?
Or is
No,
it just
this
like
is
a drag?
evidently...
Last time they used goblin entrails to form
Yeah.
the ring to create the
That's
portal.
what I was like. If by happenstance a spider were to turn up and drink all of the blood, would the portal shut down?
Do we even know?
It was... I would say that you wouldn't know.
Mhm.
Because
No.
there was no definitive evidence when you encountered it the first time.
So goblin entrails and a portal.
Just remember, Iron Bull is severely arachnophobic.
I may remove for fucking the spider from wild shapes just because of how arachnophobic he is.
That may be a good choice.
Like, I like, this is up to Matt's discretion, but I consider the concept of, if I see spiders, I have to roll a fucking, like, wisdom check, a wisdom save to not be frightened. Like, big spiders, little spiders, neat. But...
Yeah, I would say anything big, like a giant spider, yes.
Like, that's
To be fair,
including
a
if you
wolf spider's
shapeshift into
only
one.
medium. It's smaller than you are.
It's still big!
That's still big.
It could still eat me!
Okay, yeah, fair.
If it could eat, it is bad.
It's great, because Iron Bull is not terrified of dragons, or demons, or anything like that, but a spider, yeah.
So how close are those adventurous bodies?
So, you
Oh,
can
I
see
see.
them.
Ah.
You've been
where,
transported.
like, against... Ooh, I'm gonna... I can't pull my
Okay.
character. You still not changed
Oh,
my
God.
character image. I'm sorry.
I
Yeah, so-
also can't move mine.
These are the dead
Yeah.
adventurers.
I
right?
will
These things here.
because I'll replace them. Hang on.
So, currently... 75 feet. What's the range on a javelin?
60. 20 to 60, I believe.
So you need to stand
30.
right in front of the
No, it's
barricades.
30 to 120.
Oh,
Nice.
very nice.
Hand
Big
axes
throw.
is 20 to 6. It's because javelins are
Thank you.
designed to be
Yeah.
thrown. So.
I'm going
Most
to-
things that I know of off the top of my head are 26 to 60, hand axes, daggers, light hammers.
Yeah.
Pretty standard.
I'm gonna
It's the
loot
actual,
this
like,
Remember, if you're
pod.
throwing
throwing
up to
weapons.
120, it's at disadvantage though.
Yeah.
Because
I'm gonna-
it's long range.
No, it's something that's 2060. 60 is long range. The javelin 120 is long range.
Yeah, were we not
Yeah.
discussing the javelin? Because you said 75.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about the
No,
ones.
that won't reach, so I assumed you weren't going to throw it.
I mean, eh.
I'm gonna loot this pod.
I'm just gonna yeet the great axe at them. Jeez.
Do I find anything? Chew.
So, upon reaching what you can see is like a ranger, a ranger type individual.
That's what you get for picking ranger.
Yeah,
It is.
every time.
You can see their bow
So use
is
the
like
Arcanum.
their bow is broken beyond repair.
Oh, don't do this to us, Matt. You're gonna have them all have broken loot.
I mean, I'll take everything else.
not the limbs, not the necks, not the fact that these people are dead. Iron Bull's concern. Damn, their loot's cracked in half.
What's the...
Right, at this point, the guys are already dead. There's nothing we can do about them. Their loot, however, could be of service.
What's the bow's rope made? Like, what's the string made out of? Is it just string? Is it, you know?
It's just like a standard bowstring. It's not really.
So back then it would have been just waxed.
Wax twine.
Yeah.
Or
waxed twine.
catgut.
Or
Catgut
catgut.
works weirdly
Catgut
well.
was really good.
Which one is it?
Twine.
Alright, I'm gonna snip that off the bow to take the bow
I mean, you
string.
could probably just pull it off either end, because
Yeah,
it'll just be
I'll
threaded.
unwrap it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, if the bow's broken, there's no tension. Free bowstring.
Anyway, anything
Yeah,
else?
you can also see that like along the chest there's one like gouge mark, and it goes in about 4.5 inches deep into the chest.
Yowza. Okay.
And like it's just on it, like it's just pulled everything out on its way through.
Fun.
So it's just a like a V-shaped
Cool.
channel through their body.
Wow, so on a wound, 4.5 inches is big on the end.
So is there any other loot on him or no?
Not really, no.
Alright.
Is he not wearing armor?
Man's got a massive hole in his chest. It's not gonna be fucking useful if he was.
I mean, you could still
We
like
can melt it
take
down.
the other bits, and you can.
Ranger,
you
it's
can
leather armor.
Yeah, you can sell the leather. Reusable, dude.
Just as a...
Stained red.
That
No
is the
fuckers-
wound in the man's body.
Yeah, that's in his like chest though. The rest is serviceable.
Leather armor is only chest.
No, leather armor. I thought leather armor was like the full. Like
No, leather
it
armor's
has like
like a
greaves
solid
and shit.
gambeson.
Oh, is it just the gambeson?
No, to be fair, there's no rules. I always assumed leather armor was just the gambeson, and then studded leather, you then add greaves. And,
See, I always thought, yeah, like
some more.
like leather was the full like you had the.
I wouldn't assume so, because its bonus is shit.
Fair point.
It's 11 plus dex, and that's like 1 above 10, which is
But also,
standard.
when if it was a standard gambeson, it'd stipulate that it's a chest piece. Doesn't say that. It's leather armor.
I mean, it's not Minecraft. You're not going to get the leather shoes out of it as well. But
Well,
somehow
no,
give you
but I'm
some...
more talking like that bit's like the.
Yeah,
what are
the
they
Ranger
called?
is
Shin
not
guards and
that well
stuff.
armored.
There's a proper name for them, I just can't remember them.
Yeah.
Greaves?
Yes.
Mhm.
Well,
I said greaves, but then my brain was like, no, greaves are wrists. But no, yeah, greaves are
Are they
legs.
not?
No, greaves are legs. I'm pretty sure.
Pauldron's shoulder, Greaves' legs, Gauntlet's arms.
Yeah, gauntlets. That's...
Yeah, so, like...
Because gauntlets don't have to include the hand, which is a really weird distinction in medieval England, which pisses me the fuck off. Anyway,
Because
carrying on.
the gauntlet is. No, I thought the gauntlet did have to include the hand.
No, you
'Cause
can
that's
have
technically it's a
you can have a
bracer.
handless gauntlet because the
Bracer.
gauntlet doesn't need to include fingers or the hand. It's really fucking annoying. That's
You
why
also-
So
gauntlet
what? It's just
is anything.
wrist.
Wrist and forearm.
It's
But
from
forearm is
here
where braces.
down is gauntlet.
I think you can
No,
call
but
it...
braces is specifically this area. Like, gauntlet
Okay.
is from elbow down. It's a really annoying technicality that exists in medieval.
So what
armor,
I'm
which
hearing
annoys the shit out
is
of
we
me.
should be able to get braces and gauntlets and.
Not that fit you. Not that fit you.
I can't wear them anyway on armored defense. But
Anywho,
And
like the
Yeah.
pauldron's only for flavor. It's actually just a shirt.
now seeing how big of a gaping hole this poor ranger has in his chest, I'm going to be on high alert. And because I am that freaked out by it, I'm going to ready an action to defend myself just in case anything hops out at me that's a threat.
Yeah, so, like, these body positions are accurate. They did not make it to the other side
Far.
of the palace. Like, they tried. There's an effort here, and it did not end well.
Just gonna
So obviously we've got
loot.
this one next to Thick that looks like a ranger.
What's this one that I've just walked
Yeah, what's
next
that
to
middle
now?
one look like?
I'm looting.
So this one
I'm gonna be
is
up with-
more your classic healer, like a cleric.
Like a
This is
cleric.
definitely your cleric.
So that means breastplate, right?
No,
Sick.
they're just in a cloak.
If you
Yeah,
continue to
I've-
loot
in
the
a
dead
cloak.
people, I will become a spider and eat them.
I'm
Why?
kindly looting.
They're
though. I'm just
already
checking.
dead.
Because they're about to summon awful shit. And
That's
we're
a
turning
good
around and
point.
going, ooh, what's your shoe size?
Uh,
Motherfucker, we're
I-
about to
How,
die.
how far away is Iron Ball from the closest one? 50 feet. Yes.
That's why I'm quickly checking and not actually like
As soon as you step out, that's initiative.
Can I look at this loot of this one then that's closest to us right now?
This one is holding nothing.
Right. Okay. Nothing in the pockets.
Fuck it.
In the pockets of this one, you find 3 copper pieces.
I'll take it. I mean,
Can Iron Ball eat a javelin?
Yeah.
and it starts.
We're on the verge of combat.
So
These people are
it
literally
may
opening a
seem.
portal to a hell world.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Copper
that's-
pieces.
So
Motherfucker, we're about to die. 3 copper isn't
Hey.
gonna matter in 30
he's
seconds.
going
Thick.
to throw the javelin
Fit
at
gets nervous. Okay. He will
the
do random
first
shit.
dog, the dog that's closest to us. He's going to throw the javelin at that.
Wait, which ones
Okay.
are the? I'm slightly confused of which.
I'm going
the dogs
to-
are these ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
These are
Yeah.
Nurgles, or not Nurgles.
I
Are
am
you
going
attacking the different
to reckless attack because at this range I should have disadvantage. So reckless attack makes it so I have a normal roll. And I will roll my javelin with +6 to hit. Please roll well. That wasn't good. That's a 12 to hit.
Oh, that's not bad.
To be fair, we are coming out as wouldn't it class as a surprise attack?
This would be a surprise attack, but
Yes,
I'm
we
the only
haven't
one close
said
enough to
anything.
get said surprise attack. So
Yeah.
What did you get again?
that was a 12 to hit the dog.
It does hit.
Ooh, yay!
There you go.
Javelin actually hit something for once.
Well, it's
It
not
doesn't do a
surprise.
huge amount of damage, but
It's better than nothing. Any
that
damage
is
good
9
damage.
damage to the first dog.
9 damage.
Any damage is good damage.
Oh, Logan has just informed me that Reckless is melee only, so I do need to roll to see if I do worse. Because
I was gonna let you get away with it for this attack. I wasn't
you were,
saying
I
shit.
wasn't. I got another 12, so either way.
That's
it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. Yeah,
I
yeah,
wasn't
go
gonna say
through.
shit until after the attack was made. I was like, no, fuck it.
Nah,
we need the
dude,
damage.
fucking rules lawyer me, dude. Like,
Which one are you attacking? The closest.
the closest doggo here.
This one, I believe.
Yeah, so 9 damage, correct?
Yeah, it's melee weapon attacks using strength. That is right.
So it's
So.
9 piercing damage. Okay.
Yes.
So, while they haven't really noticed you, they're not particularly on high alert. Like this market is deserted, and as far as they're aware, they've defeated all of the adversaries for them.
Oh.
So
We could have
as you
attempted more.
It's not very your style.
so as you draw this
Say that
javelin.
I'm better at stealth than you are.
That doesn't mean that you will always choose stealth for your character.
Oh yeah, no.
Absolutely
It
not.
just means that you're good at it. Doesn't mean you're gonna use it. It's just good at it.
Yeah. So carry on, Matt.
So as you sort of lean back and sort of aim this javelin, the front one kind of looks at you and sort of semi-clocks on.
Sees this fucking 9-foot guy peering over the palisade at him.
What?
And as
There might be
you
something to that.
as you throw this javelin and it sails through the air, you can see it's on exactly the right path. Like this thing is going dead on. and it sails through and over the heads of the little goblin demon creatures and sinks its shoulder deep. Sinks itself deep into the shoulder of this first dog-like creature.
Doggo.
And the force of that sort of knocks it, not to the ground, but it knocks it back a little bit, and it has to take a step or two. You can see that it's evidently in pain, and it is evidently very unhappy. And with
So I'm guessing that's initiative.
that's initiative, yeah.
Nah, I'm still in stealth. I don't know what you're talking about.
If I can get a high initiative, I can do something that will fucking be beautiful. However, my initiative bonus is +0. So here we go.
I didn't do too bad on initiative there.
Oh! Is that an 18 or a 2? Fuck off! Okay. It was like on the edge, you know, where in like the dice it like sits.
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying. Okay.
Just as a general...
My first plan's gone out the window.
Just
I
as a
got an
general
unnatural
thing
20.
For D&D Beyond wise, when you look at your spells, my level 1s have 4 spell slots, my second levels have 2. Does that mean I have
Yes.
6? Is it
So you
separate?
have 6 spell slots. You can cast all of your spells using your second level slot, so you can upcast.
Right.
Even if there is no effect, you can cast a first level spell using second level slot, but you can't cast second level using first. So you
Right,
only
gotcha.
get. Did you say you've got 2 second levels?
Yeah.
You want to get 2 second level spells until you
Okay.
take a rest.
Alright.
Could Iron Bull have also raged as part of that throwing the javelin?
I'm going to say no, because you didn't specify before you threw the javelin.
Damn it. That's fair, yeah. That's fine, we just don't get to see his shock at the fact he suddenly has lightning powers.
To be fair, it
Oh, I
wouldn't
need
be
to
fucking
finish
useful
it.
right now. There's no one within 5 foot of you. You'd fuck up Fick.
It's
That
not a
would be
5 foot. It's not a 5 foot aura. It's a 10 foot aura.
Ah, you could fuck up me and Fick.
Well, no, because I can only affect one person with each 10.
Actually,
That's like the trade-off, I guess,
may
with desert. You get to affect a larger
So,
area, but
Fick, dirty 20. Iron Bull, dirty,
Dirty
20. Salsoon 2. Fuck yeah! You go, guys. Do, 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 do. Do,
what's
do,
your
do, you got
what's
this.
your
Do,
dex
do, do.
modifier?
Me?
Katie? Yeah.
Dex.
Modifier.
+3.
Shit,
One of you
that's-
can just hold it. As you're both
Yeah.
PCs, one of you can turn around and go, I will go after. Because you
Yeah.
can do that, it's a really weird sub-rule, but in initiative you can just turn around and go, I will go after this person.
What's
No,
your-
you can't.
You
'Cause
can
I
with
looked
PCs,
that up again
if
recently.
you have the same.
No.
Can
Oh
you
yeah,
not?
for that, yeah. But if you for holding your
No,
turn,
if you want to hold...
that
your-
takes you to initiative 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, if there's just 2 PCs, I may be wrong on that, now you've mentioned that, but I thought between
No,
2 PCs
no, you are
could just
right.
decide.
Yeah. If we've got the same dex mod and
What's-
Yeah.
rolled the same.
What's your distance for Iron Ball?
What do you mean my distance?
What's your run
My
speed?
pen's caught in my hair. Ow.
So if you were to sprint,
My
say,
running speed is like 40 feet, 30 feet.
30 or
30
40?
feet.
30 feet. Alright.
Ow.
You're good? Is that in your...
Yeah.
did you...
Oh dear.
Ow.
Jesus Christ. We're an intelligent group of adults. We all pay tax.
Well, you guys pay tax.
I'm a student, so.
I'm a student, so
Ta-da!
no. I threw my pen and it fucking happened to land, so that it. That just did it again.
Fuck's sake.
It happened to land so that the grippy bit landed in my hair. That hurt.
Do we
Ow.
have the initiative count?
So, Fick and Iron Bull will be going first.
Yes.
Fick, do you want to go first? Do you have anything?
I
Land.
would, if you're willing, because it's a touch, consent, obviously, I'd like to cast Long Strider on us both. Second level slot.
Wait, Can you use Longstrider on multiple people?
Yep,
I don't
for
think it's
second
got
level.
an effect from being upcast, can it?
Yep,
Huh.
second level slot. At,
Didn't know that.
At second level or higher, you can target one additional creature for each slot level.
Oh,
That
shit.
is above first. So I can give us both Longstrider.
Fair.
So
Do you have a pinch of dirt?
I have a jar of dirt.
I presume you've got a component spell focus anyway.
It is. It's just
Yeah.
pinch of dirt.
So that's an additional 10 feet.
Is that on you two, yeah? Because I'm
Yeah.
like a solid 15 foot away from you right now, Vic.
You'll catch up. It's fine.
I have no intention. I wish you the best of
Yes,
luck. I
you're
have
fine.
spells that reach that far.
Yeah, so you're all good. It's fine.
Nice.
You can take your time as much as you want.
I need to see if there's a thing I can put
Yeah,
on that
10
will just
extra
give me
feet.
that extra 10 feet for now. I don't think there is.
Well, if it's 30 and you have 40 and you want to get 50, then you can add it on.
That is a concentration spell, though, isn't it, Longstrider?
Excellent question. Touch just lasts an hour. Where am I looking?
Oh no, it just lasts an hour. It's
Yeah.
not concentration.
Just that's it. Like yeah, boop, get faster.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Longstrider on both of us then.
I feel like I just think that a lot more spells are concentration than they actually are.
Yeah, some are quite simple. So I'm gonna do that.
It's because all of the good spells are concentration.
Yeah, the simple ones are useful, but not as much. So I have 40 feet.
I
Utility
realised
spells.
Shillelagh wasn't concentration earlier, which is good.
Yeah.
To be fair, I
35.
want to see you utilize some of the stuff that I gave you in yours this combat. Like, yeah, you could turn the tide of this very quickly. I think if you utilized all
yes.
the bits and pieces that I gave you.
Logan, what's the
Yeah?
range on your concentration spell?
It's infinite. It's line of sight.
Is it line of sight?
Con spells. Yeah, it's the
No,
casting has a range.
the one that you have, the one that we were talking about earlier.
I believe that is 30 foot to cast, and then I just.
Okay. Well,
And then as long as I can see you, you're within 30 foot, or I can move up to you to be within 30 foot.
Yeah.
To be fair, that is a second level. I only have 2. I'm gonna see how we go.
Yeah.
That's more of a Hail Mary, fuck all of you, than it is
And-
anything else.
Just as
Yeah,
a thing of like, as I'm charging at once, I've given Longstrider. I am going to use Bardic Inspiration, as well as I'm charging off for Iron Ball, just screaming towards the enemy. You will take our lives, but you will never take our freedom. And I'm just gonna run off.
Wrong country, there, Katie. Wrong country.
It sounds better in Irish. That's my Bardic Inspiration.
William Wallace will
there
be
you go.
rolling in his grave.
Complete.
And Mel Gibson's too drunk to care.
Oh yes.
Mel Gibson's also just a cunt in general, but.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I've just gone charging, and that's my turn done.
Right. Iron Bull is first of all going to rage. And
Lovely.
you will see, as he begins to rage, a aura of lightning starts crackling around him.
I have no
And
idea
it's
what's going on right now. I've gone.
Yeah, like lightning is coursing through his body, but clearly doing no damage to him. And he kind of looks at himself in surprise and is like, eh. And he will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I can't quite get in range to smack the cunt, so I will throw an axe at him.
Beautiful.
The front one, the close one.
Yes. And then
Aptly named Demon 1.
And then depending on how well that axe does, I might throw another at him because of two weapon fighting. Unfortunately, he's not within 10 feet of me, so I can't blast him with lightning. But
And you can use Bardic Inspiration whenever you see fit in this attack.
this is a ranged attack, so I can't even reckless. That's a nat fucking 20, baby.
Natural 20.
One
That's a,
more.
Middle
20,
guy.
that's a 26 to hit. Does that hit the M?
Yes, indeed it does. Yes, yeah, it does. Yeah, just a bit off the top, actually.
It
Which
uses its legendary
rules?
resistance to say fuck no.
Short back and
Which
sides.
rules are we running for crits?
Oh
this.
yes, first crit. Are we doing
This
is
full
the
dice
first
or are we
crit.
doing?
First,
Are we doing
Are we doing
the
full on roll?
yeah, like because there's obviously the normal ones, which is double the dice. There's the one that
I
I
mean, you've got
normally
brutal.
run.
That's what they call brutal criticals.
Brutal core kills is later on for barbarians though, so I don't have that
Yeah,
yet.
true. No, I
Uh,
call it brutal criticals because it's the full damage plus an extra roll. However, it is something in the barbarian subclass.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just how are we working out crits? Because I can do double dice, or I can just max out what the dice would be and then roll another dice and add my modifier.
It's double dice.
Double dice? Okay.
double,
Because-
The more dice, the better.
It could go
Yeah.
either way now, and I quite like the idea of it going either way.
Yes.
Like
Right.
you could critically hit somebody,
Or
and it could
hit
go
you take
horribly
damage.
wrong.
Well, I mean, this
Or
is a
you
hand
could
axe,
critically-
so
Yeah.
I'm getting 2d6 plus
2d6.
4 here. Like,
Yes.
it's not going to be
You
a
can
huge
either
amount
do
of damage either
6
way.
damage or 18.
yes.
Or
Yeah.
I did
16, sorry.
9 damage.
Fuck yeah!
I got
You
a
did it.
4 and a 1.
Ooh,
That's not dreadful. So
Still, like, above average for a normal hit, but...
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
it's above
not-
for a normal hit, but you
9
could have done
damage,
that with a normal hit.
So as you sort of reel back with this axe, you judge it perfectly, and as you, as you send this axe, it tumbles through the air almost. It almost has an air of arrogance about it as it sort of sails through the air, and in true barbarian style, it lands clean between the eyes of this little demon, and just knocks it clean off of its feet.
Is it still alive?
It is dead. It's a kill shot.
Hell yeah.
And
I'm clearly
As
very
before-
inspirational. Like,
You know what's better?
mm.
I can still throw my other axe at another demon.
hold that thought. So, as before, you see this sort of green eminence leave the wound and sort of hover gently above
Oh, not
the.
the
That
shit
did
again.
not roll.
I'm sorry, hover gently. What? That sounds like amazing, but also. What the fuck?
Huh?
Does
Oh,
the
no.
energy have any smell to it?
That's a good point, actually.
Roll me a perception check. Yes, we're going there.
I'm not good at
Sounds like freshly
perception.
Bacon!
It smells.
I got 3.
Yeah,
Rotten
all
egg.
you can smell is the market and the battle before, basically. Yeah, so as you see this green, misty, gooey stuff, most of it dissipates, but a small amount of it ebbs back into the creature and it reanimates itself and sort of sits itself up.
Can I eat my other axe back at the same gun?
You can, yes. With advantage, because he's technically prone.
That
He's
means that's disadvantage then, because it's a ranged
It's a
attack.
ranged attack, it'd be at disadvantage.
Oh,
Yeah.
heartbroken.
Which is an annoying fucky wucky, but I was told to rules lawyer. And ranged
Well-
attack made a disadvantage against prone creatures.
If he's prone, I will throw it at one of the other demons.
Okay.
I will throw it at the one on the left.
Yeah, you can do that. He's not in any kind of concealment. He's sort of weirdly out.
That
in
is
the
a
open.
19 plus 6. That is a 25 to hit. Does that
Shitting
hit?
hell.
That does connect, strangely enough.
Sweet. So I don't get my plus 4 on this. It's just a d6 because it's my second
I
weapon.
think Iron Ball's found his aim.
That's a 2. That's 2 damage to the second demon.
So you again throw this axe.
I am now out of
Secondary
ranged
axe.
options.
But as you sort of release it, it doesn't quite release with the right power, if that makes sense. You know, the shot is accurate,
Bit
the
too
power
much
isn't
spin.
quite there. And while it makes its target, it doesn't sink in very far. And it all sort of, it more pisses it off than do too much else, basically.
That's fine. Iron Bull's, because he can't draw his weapon again, because that's like he's already used his action to do that. So he's just gonna like pound on his chest and he's gonna throw the arms. Come at me. That is the end of my turn.
Yeah, whose turn is it next?
Not Salsoon.
No, it is not Salsoon's turn. It is Demon number 2's turn next.
I wonder who that may be.
Strangely enough.
Oh wait, that second demon, I don't throw the axe at him. I can't. I raged on my I raged as my bonus action, so I couldn't have thrown the second axe.
Yeah. Reduce the 2 hit points. The axe reverts
It
back
does
into
mean the
hand.
axe time reverses. The axe
like a
sucks back into my
boomerang.
hand.
Consider that a warning shot.
Yeah, the demon just gets a vision of what could have happened.
Life flashes before his eyes.
Oh wait, no, these aren't.
I didn't realize we could do that. Okay.
These aren't demons of Zeech, so never mind.
His
They
own
don't get any
life
visions.
flashes before his eyes.
Yeah, so Demon 2.
Demon 2.
Having
go.
seen what you can do to Demon number 1
With one
and
axe.
Demon Dog number 1, he moves straight
Oh shit, yeah,
in.
I forgot he's still got a javelin sticking out of his shoulder.
Yeah.
Whoops.
He moves
I left that
directly
there.
for you, and he is going to make an attack against you. That is a 9 to hit.
That does
Wow.
not hit.
Yeah, so as it charges towards you, you read it perfectly, and as his claws come in, you just sort of step out of the way, and yeah, it's just sort of more pissed off than anything. Let's have a look. Who is next?
Is it number 3?
Okay. So the next one to move is this thing. And it's going to move up behind the crate. So it is concealed behind the crate, completely concealed behind the crate. It's quite a large crate. You know it's there, but it is kind of behind the crate. You can see it, but you can't hit it.
Would only Iron Bull technically know that it's there and moved, because I approached on the right hand side, so I wouldn't even know it's there.
And also, you're smaller than the crate.
Yeah.
And I exited on the right side, so I wouldn't have, like, those 2, maybe the middle one, but the right one I definitely wouldn't have seen.
Yeah. Actually, no, you would have seen them, because when you were on Iron Bull's shoulders, you could have seen everything. It's only when you got down that you wouldn't have been able to see.
Yeah, actually, because he was on that left side. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I have lost sight of it.
And then the next turn is the other one, which is just going to sort of crunch up here.
So what actually are they? Like, could you describe them more? Because that image is not doing it justice.
So,
Oh my god, I've just zoomed in on that image. Fucking hell.
Yep.
They're really... It's not a helpful image, is it?
No, it's very ugly.
It just looks like a goblin. It looks like a dog goblin.
a goblin.
A goblin.
So, to
A doglin.
describe...
Yes.
Yeah. So to describe these a little bit better, you've got think similarly fleshed as the demons that you're currently facing. Their like skin is ripped, it's torn, there are sores all over it. And it's sort of the size of not a Great Dane, but like, you know when a Great Dane is kind of adolescent, it's sort of...
Yeah. So the size of a large dog, not a big dog.
Yeah, it's a bit bigger than a large dog, but it's not Great Dane big. It's
in
yeah,
between.
more leaning towards the large dog size.
Yep.
And they are ripped. Like, they are absolutely chunk. They are
Mega chunk.
chungosaurus of muscle.
Just for kind of like my own
yeah.
imagery, is it basically, does it look like a Chaos Warhound of Noble?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
The goblin.
Yeah. Yes, it does, yeah.
The goblin.
Right,
Do-
who's
Dublin?
next on this list?
Yeah, Dublin.
They are
Done that
they are
one, done that one,
Dobbies.
done that one.
Dublin.
They are Dublins. Therefore, they are Dobbies.
Master
We
need a
Sam
pet
Dobby
goblin.
This-
is sock.
So this other demon is going to move to here and then to here.
Because it sidestepped me, is that not an opportunity attack?
Because it moves so close, you can do an opportunity attack. It does move past you close enough for an attack.
Right.
So I will leave it here for the sake of
What's
that.
the-
They really don't like me, do they?
You're the one dealing the damage. As far as they've seen so far in this combat, you have thrown
Yeah,
a
technically.
hand axe and killed one that has resurrected, and you've thrown a javelin the length of the market into one of the demon dogs.
So far I've only buffed you and that's it.
I should really get a bow.
I mean, your dex is high enough. The issue
Yeah.
is you can't rage
Yeah,
with
I
it, which
know.
is so annoying. But
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, you can use one while rage is active. It just doesn't get the bonuses from rage.
Does a
Yeah, no, it's
16 hit.
I
But
do
neither-
think that
neither
there
does
should be an
throwing a
archer
javelin.
barbarian there.
So.
Because imagine recklessly raging with a bow.
Oh
with
yeah.
advantage +2 from 60 foot away.
No, I still find it
16
dumb
does
that
hit.
javelins are dexterity instead of strength. Like I get it's the accuracy which is why it's dexterity, but
10.
Yeah, that does it. So is this
Nice. Fucking die.
previously deceased demon gets itself to its feet and lumbers itself towards Iron Bull? It
Trying to
strays a
lunge
little
for my
too
body.
close to you, and with a simple sort of draw and slash,
I'm a
you
samurai.
remove the head from this demon, and head and body go separate ways, basically. And that is the end of demon number 1.
Stay away from my friend, you greedy fuck.
fucking kill stealing much there, Katie.
I was helping, leave me alone. Nobody's gonna
Deal with
hurt
the
my
dogs.
body.
I'll deal with these cunts.
I know, but it's
They
a
do nothing.
reaction thing.
I know.
And then the next thing to move is this demon over here. It's going to move to here. Note that that's not close enough for anybody to do anything.
Well, we know that.
And then the final one
It's 10 foot, isn't it?
is this demon dog is going to move up to here.
Demon Doge.
And they're just sort of trying to protect the structure that's holding the portal open behind them. And then
Chevron of protection.
Mm.
that's moved. Yep, so it's now Salsoon's
Holy
go
shit.
after all of that.
Holy
He's just
shit!
watching this go on. Just-
Huzzah! Yeah, Selsoon isn't going to do much. He's going to move up to here.
You have to go round the palisade.
Yeah, I calculated the 10 foot
okay.
to go around. So that's why he didn't move up far, because it was 20 foot, sorry, it was 20 foot plus the 10 foot of going around.
Yeah.
So that's why I only
Yeah.
went 20 foot forward.
Mhm.
I believe that's 30 foot in total. Oh no, it's 25, he can go an extra one. Nice.
Wow.
He's not going to, it's just
Oh.
nice.
Fancy.
He's not getting in fucking melee combat.
Let me guess,
The
he's gonna
enemy kill
create
everything.
bonfire.
Well, what a good guess. That's exactly what he's fucking doing. He's going to create bonfire.
Salsoon loves that fucking spell.
It does.
He does. On this one here, right next to the Iron Bull. Just under this cunt's feet.
Okay.
So I need a dexterity 14 saving throw for me, please, sir.
Failed.
Takes 3 points of fire damage.
Watch out.
Oh yeah. Burn.
Burn,
Um,
baby,
There you
burn.
go.
That is that. Very nice.
Baby, burn.
We need to stop singing so much. We'll get a copyright claimed. Jeez.
No, we
Oh,
sing
we-
terribly. It doesn't
No
count.
performances of any kind you can't be copyright claimed on because it's a performance.
Ah,
Yes.
I didn't know that.
It's your own.
That
It's
being
your own
said, I
work.
have no bonus actions, so
No,
well,
it's
none
because
that I want to spend yet. So
we
Yeah,
sound
that is
so
just-
good that they're
Mhm.
gonna think that it's the real singer and
yeah.
copyright labels.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're back round to Fick was first, I think.
Thick was
Yes.
first, yes. I
Yeah.
allowed Thick to go
Yeah.
before me. So.
Let's do it.
Let's do it!
Let's do it. Let's do it.
boom, boom, boom.
Double bottle in the house tonight. That's gonna be stuck in my head now.
I really want to make the Doblin laugh hysterically, like
Oh
a hyena.
fuck.
Tasha's hideous laughter.
I really just want to make it like just fall over as a dog, like a hyena, just giggling.
Oh, that'd be really cute though. I wouldn't be able to stab it.
I might do it
That's
for
fine.
shits and
You can just
giggles.
cut it into pieces. Just different action.
We can befriend the demon doggo.
I can do
I
that
don't
as
think we can, because I don't think it's a beast, so I can't do anything.
I-
It would have to be pure charisma from someone else. I can't magic that shit.
Spells.
If it's animal handling, I'm good at that.
How the
It's
fuck are you
not.
good at animal handling?
I have good charisma.
Yeah, no, it's these things are not aligned to you at all.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Oh wait, no. Animal handling
amplify.
is wisdom, not charisma. Never mind.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned. I'm like, mine's a 6 because I have proficiency and then plus.
I mean,
4.
I still have
Fuck.
like not bad
I'm
animal
just gonna
handling.
attack. 2-weapon attack. Oh,
I still have. I have a +1 because I am proficient in it. But
Yeah,
What?
so attacking demon number 3.
why am I proficient in
The
animal
middle
handling?
Because you're a fucking minotaur.
So first one is a 16 to hit.
Yep, that connects. Roll damage.
Damage.
How many damages?
Oh, I could have
Yeah.
put that into
5.
sleight of hand instead. That would have been smarter.
That one's 5.
5
Yeah.
damage.
Yep.
That is demon number 3. So as you... Because I can't fucking type. So as you ready yourself and make the move onto this other demon, having expertly dispatched of the first one,
Stealing
you
the kill.
You find a gap in its defense, and you drive your rapier straight through the palm of its hand and into its shoulder. And with a quick sort of like whip back out, you tear kind of up through the hand,
Oh.
and it's very unhappy with you.
Just don't get this
And-
blood in your mouth. It will give you every STD.
Yeah. For my second
It will
attack.
infect you with the green goo that just.
That's a good question. Right, so, are STDs Slaanesha's domain or Nurgle's?
Nurgles, because it's
Nurgles.
Disease.
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 STD.
Received for excess, though.
Technically, it's still a disease.
Is it
It's still a
disease and it
disease.
doesn't have to be to excess?
No,
Yeah,
it
true.
doesn't, because you can if you already have it, you can transfer it via any bodily fluid.
Fair point.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like you can give birth and then your child has it just due to the fact that you gave birth to them.
Which is a 13
point.
hit.
Damn good
13?
question though.
13, yeah. 1-3.
Yes, it does.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is actually a really good question about health. To be fair, it does. How do they go? How do they move around? Yeah.
So.
The next question.
it's...
Because paladins are immune to poison and disease.
You
Oh yeah,
said-
they're 100%. They're immune to STDs. They should be the horny stereotype.
Jesus Christ.
You said the second weapon doesn't have the bonus, right?
No, you just roll the dice. It gets the bonus to attack, but not to
No,
damage.
So I have 2 for damage, but I'm going to use my Fury of the Small to add an extra 3 damage. So it's
Are
5.
they a larger size category than you?
I'm small.
Are they
red
medium creature or are they small creatures?
They're smalls.
What?
You can't use Fury of the Small.
They're the same height as you.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This must be
But are the
breaking my
dogs-
back to fucking swing at them. Jesus.
No, you're
Swing
just
it
playing
like
fucking
golf.
golf.
So,
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
Nice.
Alright, I'll just do 2 then.
Just gonna take my time to tee up.
Mhm.
Yeah, basically.
So
And
2.
it's Iron Ball's turn.
Yeah, just 2 damage on that.
Iron Ball is going to
Sometimes.
step forwards between the two of them,
Oh.
and he's going to stab the one on the left with a reckless attack. So he gets advantage.
See how this
Um,
goes.
Yeah, the first roll is a 13 plus 6, so that's a 19 to hit. The second
Yeah,
roll,
that connects.
the second roll is a 23 to hit. Does that hit?
Maybe. Let me consult the tables. Yes, it hits.
He also, because he's raging,
+2 to each,
he
as long
gets-
as they're strength weapons.
+2 to damage. He's using his great axe, so yeah. So he gets +6 to this roll. He
It's-
rolled an
it's-
11. That's 15 to hit. It's 15 damage. Sorry. No,
+2, 17 damage.
the 15's with the +2. Yeah.
I don't think it is. You rolled an 11 +4.
Oh
You
yeah,
got
no,
+2.
sorry. 17
17.
damage.
And then bonus action zappy zappy if it's still
wait,
breathing.
I'm a
No, hang on. I've got one for this. That's gonna make you go. So
I want you to do the zappy zappy. It's so fucking cool.
I'm going to do the zappy zappy, but I'm going to see which one gets the zappy zappy.
Ah,
So as you tee up this sort of underarm swing, you connect with this demon in such a way that as you bring the axe through, almost in a golf style swing, you slice this demon in half and send both halves sailing over the battlefield, and they
Into the portal.
land between the two rear demon dogs, 2 and 3, aptly named, and they slither their way into the portal, and then just you see them slide over the edge,
All in
and
one!
that is the end of demon.
Yeah, Iron Ball is 100% gonna. Holy one!
And I'm just gonna move this to here, and you can't loot it anymore because
It's gone through the
fucking
portal.
gone.
it's
gone.
gone.
And for my bonus action, the lightning is going to coil around Iron Ball's body and launch out at the other Nurgling. Can it make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Dex saving throw coming up.
Dun,
4.
dun, dun.
Yeah, that's a fail. So it will take 1d6 lightning damage. So it takes 3 lightning damage as this bolt of lightning launches out from
So having dealt with
Iron Ball's
having created the game of golf,
Just as a thing,
Iron
like,
Ball.
once you get used to the lightning, can you please just point and, like, trigger finger the lightning?
as you finish your swing, you look down at this other one, and you feel this sort of lightning ripple up towards your hand, and you just go bang like that down towards the towards this demon, and you watch it sort of it ripples through its skin, lighting up its insides, and as it falls to the ground, you can see a smoke, like a black smoke, emanate from its mouth, and it just sort of lies there.
Iron Ball's gonna look down at this new lightning and be like, well, that's useful. And then he's gonna look back up and go 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna charge up to the next demon. Can't do anything this turn. but he's going to charge up to the D.
Yes, that's both of you gone now, isn't it?
He'll come
Well,
back.
that's one of them gone.
He'll come back as fine. You'll be
You
good.
have returned.
Ye internet take a
Welcome.
dive.
Yeah, so that's you. That's you done for that turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm going to point out, by the way, my Discord only ever seems to die during D&D.
Yep,
It
it is
knows.
a curse.
It's fine
So-
for, like, everything else, but D&D, it's like, no.
No, not today.
So, which one is it? Yeah, it is this one. So, this demon dog will advance, and as and the first thing it's going to do is it's going to attack you.
It can certainly
With-
try.
Mm.
Have you taken
Let's
any
roll.
damage yet?
Nope.
No.
Cool.
No one's landed a hit.
I was just making sure, like, we've cleared out, like, 3 of them and no one's taken a hit yet, because as the healer, I'm meant to keep track of that, and I'm like,
Mm.
have I missed something? I
No.
haven't... I
One
have,
of
like, no
them-
memory of anyone taking damage yet.
One of them was
No.
going to attack Iron Ball, but as it ran past, I killed it. So,
And another
was
one
gonna
did
try.
attempt to attack me, but missed.
yes.
So, its first attack is a 4, which I know doesn't connect.
Wait, multiple attacks?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucked up!
Oh
and
shit,
its
did you
second
reckless?
attack?
Oh yeah, they have advantage. I
Yeah.
reckless.
Fuck. It something has multi.
Oh, hang on. If it's got advantage, I didn't roll a second
Oh,
dice for
dear.
another attack.
It's got
Oh.
They've all got advantage on me on all of their attacks.
Okay, so
Kumbaya, my lord.
so its first attack does actually, I think, hit with an 18.
That does hit, yes.
Okay, and so yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
What? It's going to do like
It's
1d6
fine.
plus 3 damage at most.
This time.
So that's 3 damage. So as it
So
lunges
that's half
forward,
to 1
um,
because I'm raging.
is it round down or round up?
It's run
It's
down.
round down.
Round down.
And
Yeah,
what
so
type of
that's-
damage is it that it's doing? Is it slashing? I'm guessing.
Piercing.
It's
That's it,
biting.
yeah, that gets halved down. So that's I take 1 damage there.
Yeah.
From the first of
Um,
4 attacks.
And yeah, so it bites down, and just sort of it doesn't really like it's more of a could you not than actually doing any real damage. The second
just-
attack,
Let go. Let go. Bad dog.
I've been stung by a bee.
Literally.
yeah. So the second
Nah.
attack, oh my goodness,
I just stepped on a Lego.
that is 7 damage, 7 slashing damage.
Fuck.
So that's
Yeah.
half to
Half to
3.
Yeah,
Um.
this rage is saving you right now.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah. I'm taking 4
and-
damage out of 32 health.
Yeah, and could
So far.
you make a DC
No.
could you make a Constitution saving throw?
No.
You do
I'd
have-
really rather not.
You do have Bardic Inspiration,
I'd
remember
prefer
that. If you want to use it, use it.
Oh shit, I do have Bardic.
1d6.
Oh wait, do I? Because it only lasts 1 round, doesn't it?
It lasts...
It lasts a minute.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
is it a
lasts
minute?
Each
10
round
minutes.
is
10
6
minutes.
seconds.
Yes.
Well,
10 minutes.
we'll see how I roll. I'm good. I got a 19.
It's 10 minutes, by the way, not a
yeah,
minute.
that's fine.
Nice. And breathe.
Yeah, hitting me with this is a good thing because I'm the one with con.
And with that it is
And I think I have proficiency in Constitution saving throws.
2 turn. Number 2 is going to loop round to the side of you and will make its attacks.
Oh dear Christ.
Hello, doggy.
With advantage.
Yeah, I get 6 attacks against me, all with advantage. Yeah.
Nurgly boys, no problem. Nurgly dogs, however.
I mean,
Big
Nurgly
problem.
dogs are still doing very little damage.
Doblin.
Don't
so the
say shit
first
like
one-
that out loud. That's how
Yeah.
things go
Don't
wrong.
say that. This round is
The
might hurt
dice
you.
might hear it.
An 18.
Yep, that hits.
There's your answer.
So that's 2 damage. Which
I'm
is
actually
halved
not
to
that
1.
hard to hit. My AC is not that high.
What even is my AC?
19 to hit on that
Yeah, that
second
hits.
one. So you take 1 damage from the first one, which was originally 2 but halved because rage.
Yeah.
And you take 3 damage off of the second attack, which would be halved to 1 again.
And then do I need to
could
make
you
another Constitution saving throw?
Yes, a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 17.
Yeah, that's fine. And then, yep, we're doing this all over again.
Iron Ball has been rolling so well today.
Don't say shit out loud! Oh, no!
Just as you, so my first roll, right, just to tell you this, just to tell you how bad of an idea that was, every time you've said something, my roll instantly got better. I rolled a 3 on the first one before you said anything. I've just rolled 19, and that's got a +2 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Stop saying things.
I like the chaos of when I challenge RNGesus.
I don't. I have 11 AC. Don't fuck
You
up my
RNGesus.
So that is 3 damage dealt to you.
that
would
already
be
halved
No,
to 1?
that's halved to 1. And then you've got another attack.
Oh shit.
Natural 20.
Oh no.
So that's 22. So that's double dice, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh no.
And
that is
rules is
hot.
written, if you fuck up the con save, it's double dice on that. Because it's part of the crit hit.
I didn't know that.
Yep, it's fucking...
It's a separate action.
Is it?
The
Oh, in
con
that case
save
it's
is-
not.
Yes.
That's cool. That's fine.
Good.
So the critical
Panic to
hit
relief.
does 10 damage unmodified.
Half to
So
five.
half to 5.
Half to
Eh,
5.
nothing.
So,
I'm gonna smack you in real life. As a
and then-
human
I've
being.
taken like a third of my health in 6 attacks.
That's
Like-
a
and then could you make a final Constitution saving
Yeah, sure.
throw?
Easy. That is a 16.
Would you like
That's okay as well. Yeah.
see if still got the bardic?
I'm aware I've still got the bardic. I'm going to use that to
Just
smack
chilling
one of the
there.
cunts. Can you use it on weapon rolls? Mate? Can you use that on...
You can use
attack
it
rolls?
on attack rolls, yes.
So with this flurry of attacks that come in on you,
Ability check, attack
while
and saving.
while a good chunk of them hit you, it doesn't really seem to be bothering you very much. They don't
Probably
really
wearing
seem
me
to be
down,
landing
but-
very much. They don't seem to be doing very much damage.
I mean,
And with that,
between
it's-
all 3 dogs, they dealt a third of my health. So
And with that, it is Salsoon's turn.
Okay, so
these
soon
dogs
we'll
are little bitches.
Mm-hmm.
move up behind cover, because he's not fucking
Oh.
retarded.
So soon, I can do a little bit of human, please.
Yeah, no, you're not damaged enough for anything impressive here.
Come on.
So he's just gonna throw a 1d8 4 at you, which is a first level for him.
Oh, that's fine.
For
Yeah.
11 points of healing.
I mean, that basically takes me back up to full health. So
Yeah, he wasn't gonna throw anything massive at you. It was taking some damage to get some healing. I believe that is an action because it is cure wounds. That's touch. Fuck.
Oh shit.
I
Yeah.
can't do that. Ignore that completely. I thought it was cure wounds. Yeah, I thought it was healing word. Sorry.
Yeah.
So,
No. Cure wounds
I
is like
don't heal
1d4 plus 4. I think.
Yes.
Not cure wounds. Healing word. Sorry, is 1d4 plus 4.
Yes. So I do not heal you there. Fuck it. Yep. No, I cast Enlarge Reduce.
Yeah, boy.
You can willingly fail this if you'd like to roll. It is it's a 14 con to resist.
Why would I want to resist?
Not a clue, just letting you know that it is an option.
Matt, can you like make me a 2x2 token, please?
Can I just add, this requires a pinch of powdered iron. I don't know if you have that.
I
If
have
he
a
has,
spellcasting
if he has a
focus.
spellcasting focus, if it doesn't have a
Okay.
price on it, he can
Yes.
use that instead.
I was holding my rod at the time, so
The the spellcasting focus replaces any material that doesn't have a gold cost.
price.
Okay. There you go. You are now shonked.
It's
So
Ant-Man.
how big,
Advantage on all
how
strength,
big
but
would
you have
that
it
make
anywhere.
me? Like
20
15 feet? 20 foot?
20,
It's-
it doubles you. You are doubled in every proportion.
Oh,
Does mean your cubic weight, however,
you so fat.
is quadrupled.
Can
We're
I-
not doing like realism on fucking like the cube
I'm
law
just
and
letting you know
bones,
you
right?
can step on these cunts and they die. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just making sure we're not doing the whole cubic law.
Can we try not kill all of them because I really want to climb up you at one point, jump off you to do an attack.
Just to simply treat that shit.
Yes.
1d4 to all strength-based attacks. That's damage, not to hit.
Sweet. I think there's actually a thing that I can put on it's a condition, isn't it, enlarged, I thought.
I believe so, I just don't know if D&D Beyond has it.
Yeah. Neither do I. It doesn't... Oof.
There you go. You can,
Hiccups.
however, just add 1d4.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
You are now biggest boy.
Biggest
boy.
boy of...
How long does that last?
Concentration for a minute, I believe.
It's not too bad then.
So that's what, 10 rounds of combat?
Yeah. I'm just going to
Yeah,
get
1
up
minute.
enlarge reduce so I can read the full rules because I think there's extra things to it that I'm not thinking of.
While you pull that rule up,
You're just up to size category, you have advantage on
right.
strength checks and saving throws. Your
Yeah.
weapon grows to match 1d4 damage. It's not amazing at high levels, low levels, up to level 7. It's fucking
Yeah.
beautiful.
And
And it's really useful against people. Like, if you reduce a golem, for example, something that relies
Yeah.
on strength, it can end the campaign. Well, not the campaign, it can end the encounter, sorry. But it
Yeah.
has to fail the con save, and the annoying thing is, anything that's big that you want to shrink tends to have a high con.
that's the other thing. I also have advantage on strength checks and strength
You have
saving
that anyway.
throws, but I have that anyway because I'm reading.
What
so.
would
Yes.
happen if you had a character that's classed as tiny in size and you made it smaller?
It would half. It would become
Microscopic?
tinier.
Is there a
would
size category
disappear.
smaller than tiny?
I don't think
No,
so.
tiny is from nothing to something.
Oh, okay. So it'd just
I
be
believe.
fucking
Because
microscopic.
gargantuan is the biggest, and I think it's tiny to gargantuan. And gargantuan is anything bigger than. Like, a Tarrasque is gargantuan, but so is, like, an adult red dragon. I believe. Or an ancient red dragon, sorry. And one's
Yep.
a lot bigger. So I think there's just a cap either end.
You'd not be able
Like,
to
if you're
see it, would
under
you?
this, you're tiny.
Yeah.
No. However, if your weapons are dex-based, it's fucking beautiful.
Mhm.
But yes, 1d4 to all damage rolls, good sir. And I may
Yes.
have ordered myself some clown food.
Clown food?
Because I cannot say the name as we are on stream.
Ah.
So,
I love how much effort we're going to not seem like we're sponsored, even though we are clearly not sponsored.
yes.
I don't know what you're talking about. Sneak loves me.
It will do one day.
Love you, Sneak. We love you.
We
Sponsor
do
me.
love you, Sneak.
I want all the
And
links.
I also love you, unnamed purple can of alcoholic beverage.
It is the,
I bet.
the drunken juice.
How are we doing for,
Adult juice.
Yeah, so the
Well-
other effect that it gives me is just what I get from being enraged anyway, so
Big
advantage on strength checks.
boy.
Okay.
20 foot's actually quite big.
Whose turn is it?
Salsoon,
it is-
I think, just finished. Have you finished?
Yeah, that's Selsoon's entire turn.
Right.
Walks
So-
up, makes you big. You're not low enough to use anything impressive to heal you. Take some
Yeah.
more damage, you'll then get attention.
So,
Okay.
me?
I'm a doctor, not your mother, you know what I mean?
Basically,
That kind
go
of
down
thing.
is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be your turn, Becky.
Where?
No.
It's Friday,
Yes.
dear.
No, okay.
Right.
Sunday way.
I'm joining the party. Let's go. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just going to attack as normal again because it's convenient.
So this is for Demon Dog number 2.
I'm actually impressed you're keeping track.
I had to write all the names on them. Don't judge me. Actually, is that 1, 2, or is that... No, that's 3, okay.
Honestly, I do the
Click and
exact
check.
same thing when
Fuck's
I'm...
sake, right, you're gonna have to go up there for a second because he ended up underneath you.
Fun.
And your enormous 2x2-ness.
Can't you just
There you go.
drag and then just drag him on top of his like underneath,
Rah.
and then he'll just sit on
No,
top.
because I have access to all of them, so if one goes under the other, I have to move one to get to the other
Oh,
one.
gotcha. Alright.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Yes. Okay. So I think my daggers. I'm just gonna check for the dagger. I think it's +5. Yeah, 12. Does 12 hit?
Yes, it does, yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll sort that in a second then. So my rapier got a natural 20 to hit.
Ooh,
Double
very
dice.
good, very nice.
Second
Very
crit.
good, very nice.
Very good, very nice.
So
Although
Very
we've had
nice.
2 crits in this campaign, and they've both been in the
would they
this
both
combat.
have the buff, the bonus,
We've
or
had
no? Have we?
Yeah,
If
one of the
it's two
dogs got a crit.
attacks, only the second one gets the
So only one of the
Modifier bonus.
damage checks gets the bonus.
Wait, what are you asking?
I'm
On a
rolling
crit,
for
you just roll
damage.
2 dice, 1 modifier.
Cool.
So your rapier is 1d8, so you just roll 2d8 plus 4, I think.
3.
At level 3. Ah, plus 3. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
2d8 plus 3.
Oh wow.
Because, you know, he's playing a bard who's
mm,
not really supposed to stab things.
He's a sailor. Leave him alone.
Mm.
He is a shanty
I'm not
man,
judging,
and
dude.
he loves it. Okay, 14 damage.
Yeah, so
Oh yeah.
in a pure feat of weird expertise,
I'm a
you
sailor.
dance
Back off.
round.
He's
you
good with the
dance round
cutlass.
the growing.
He's not using a cutlass, he's using a
iron
rapier.
ball.
It's close.
It's not.
He's
Cutlass is a slashing weapon. A rapier is a stabbing weapon.
good with weapons.
You can slash with them, but yes.
Anyway,
Not as.
it's
not as easy.
finesse. Leave it alone.
I know. I just like bullying you.
So as you dance round the now growing in size iron bull, you notice that this particular demon dog is wounded and still has the spear in its shoulder.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
And with a precise thrust with your rapier, you pierce the eye of this dog, and you feel your sword punch through the eye socket and straight through the brain, and it comes out of the other side of the back of this dog's head, and it just sort of like heels to the side. It's dead before it realizes that anything has happened, basically.
that. Beautiful.
Beautiful, baby. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
It is deceased.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
There you
I
go.
just realized a thing.
Mm.
Just out of this. Sum it for myself, for my notes.
So can I use my second one on another one, or would it just class as that one? My dagger.
You'd have to throw it.
Yes. Hang on. 10. That put it at disadvantage, right? It's 10 to 60 on range. Sorry, 20 to 60 on range. So it'd be...
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's normal.
Alright, yeah, I'll do that then. So,
Right.
would you like to
I'm going
re-roll
to go
to
down
hit?
and collect my food. I shall be back.
Okay. Do you
Well-
want me to re-roll to hit that? Or no? Seeing as
No,
I've changed
no,
my
it's-
target. No? Alright, I'll just do damage then.
No, if you change your target, yes.
Yeah, because obviously the first one's dead.
Yeah, the first one's dead. Yeah. Sorry, I got confused there. Yeah, it's a different thing.
I've
So
got a-
yes, you're...
Got another
Get
natural...
another nat 20.
I love this dice. This is my special dice right here.
Double
Do you want to
dice
double
for
check she's
damage.
not using weighted dice, Matt?
I
You
might
know
have to go
that's not
downstairs in a
weighted.
minute and change some dice around.
That's from War Games, I'll have you know. It's very good dice.
Could still be a weighted die.
To be fair, I'd be shocked if they gave me a weighted die. I'd ask for another one. Because knowing my luck, if I got a weighted die, I'd be weighted on the nat one.
Oh yeah.
It's weighted, but they never told me which way. 3 damage.
So after disposing of this first one, you adjust your aim and fire this dagger over its shoulder
Pew.
as it falls, and hit the dog behind it for how much was that?
You didn't
3.
add your modifier there, did you?
No,
no,
I
you
didn't. That was just a 2 default.
Yeah.
I just rolled shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's 2d4, like 3 damage. Honestly, is kind
half.
of like, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this dagger, it sails true as true can go and sort of hits it more in the back than the shoulder, but it embeds itself much higher up on the on this sort of demon dog.
Just got a little dagger sticking out of his back.
Yeah.
Wiggling there. Right, I can't do anything else. So.
Okay, let me just input value.
That's a scary face, Niall. I don't like it. You look way too entertained.
Iron Ball gets to hit things.
Bulgo crunch.
Iron Ball crunch.
Okay,
Iron Bull
so
smash.
Which of these dogs looks the least injured?
the one without shit sticking out of it.
Which one is that?
That's the closest.
The
to
one
you.
next to the box.
Yeah.
Okay.
And could you roll me 2 Constitution saving throws, please?
Wait, what? Why?
Just roll them.
Just roll
You
them.
also have Bardic
Yeah.
if you need to.
I will add it to that. It's a D4, isn't it?
1d6.
I think that's that. Yeah, there's no point. I'm not going to pass that either way.
Oh, I wouldn't waste it.
Yeah.
This
So I
is what
failed
you
the
get
first
for
one.
fucking off the RNG, Jesus.
Yeah, the second one's an 8. I will add it to that one because just in case. That's a 10 total.
So
I got a 5 and a 10.
yeah, so you fail both of them.
I shouldn't have pissed off RNG Jesus.
No.
And yeah, so for yeah, so you're poisoned now.
Okay. That's fine.
And when you're poisoned in this way, you can take either an action or a bonus action on your turn and not.
Oh motherfucker!
Yeah. Worst
That's
person for it to
annoying.
happen to.
I know.
Yeah.
I was gonna shoot lightning.
So you can
Just step
either
on
do an
them
action
instead.
or a bonus action. You can't do both.
You're just gonna have to step on them.
I'll stab one of them.
Stab? Why not step on them?
Distressed voice.
I'll stab the healthier one, and I'm gonna reckless attack because he's a cunt. And he poisoned me, and poison means I'm fucking at disadvantage. So I will reckless attack to make it just a flat roll. That is a 13 plus 6. Does a 19 hit, Matt?
Yes, it does, yes.
1d12 plus 4. That is a 12 damage. Smackaroony. On the least damaged one, so the one
yeah.
closest to me.
So in your enlarged state.
Oh wait, I get to add an extra d4 to that
because you're enlarged.
because I'm enlarged.
You big boy.
That is an extra 2 damage, so that is 14 total damage to that dog.
Yeah. So as
I don't know if that d4 was needed, but I wanted to roll it. So.
Extra blood
So yeah,
splatter.
as you hit. What did you actually use? Is it your axe?
Yeah, my big axe.
Yeah. So as you swing this
Extra
great
big.
axe, you in your enlarged state, are finding it slightly difficult to hit these creatures now because they're quite small in comparison to you.
Well, the
Like
axe grows
whack-a-mole.
with me, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is
Whack-a-mole.
like they're very small. So as you swing this axe down, you catch it very heavily, and you take a good chunk of flesh away from it, but it is very much still alive, but
Wow.
heavily wounded by that.
Impressive.
oh, and I can't even fucking blast it because I don't have the ability to use my fucking bonus actions.
Bless
Because
them.
you're poisoned.
And not even normal poison, a special poison. It's fucking Nurgle's rot.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I can do then. I could move, but then I'm leaving Thick to get eaten alive. So
I'll be
actually,
fine.
I'm trying to think. Like
Maybe.
if I move away, they'll get reactions to attack me with advantage,
Yeah.
which will be 2 hits. to
Yeah,
hit me.
moving isn't worth it.
It would be 4 strikes against you.
It'd be 2 because they can only use 1 attack on a reaction.
Okay.
Unless you mean I
yeah.
can nimble escape, which is very nice.
Whereas if I stay, I probably get 4 attacks against me
You can back up. I have got nimble escape if it goes
with
wrong.
advantage.
with advantage. And
I-
if I get an
Oh,
I fuck. You know, I can take 4 hits. Fuck it. I'm staying where I am.
no.
Staying?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay. So the
Bring
first
your
one,
worst, Matthew.
I shall. So the first one. First
Don't
attack.
taunt the DM. Never taunt the DM.
Fudger's a crit.
I rolled a 17 and a 15.
Well, that
Nice.
hits. Yeah.
Either of those would hit you.
Yeah.
Because it's +2 to hit
Yeah.
anyway.
You. The lowest you need is a 13 if it's got a +2.
So that is 1 damage that I rolled.
Oh no.
What a shame.
The second attack.
As long as you get a 13 or higher, you hit me.
Yeah, that hit. And that's a 4.
So that's reduced to 2.
So that is the first one. The
Is there any point in me making a
one-
con roll? I'm already poisoned.
No, you're already poisoned. You're already
So one-
poisoned.
It doesn't apply any extra effects. So
No. Once you're poisoned, you're poisoned.
Yeah.
So the second one hits you and does 3 damage. That's
Half.
unmodified 3.
so half to 1.
And then the second attack. That's a 13.
Is that without? That's with the modifier. So it's
That's with the modifier, yeah.
that misses.
Okay. Yeah, so that's the end of both of their turns.
I took what, like 4 damage there? 4 attacks? Bring it on.
They must be shit at aim to see that big and then barely do anything.
Yeah. Either
Yeah,
that or
it-
he's just that much harder to kill.
Well,
'cause he's that much bigger.
It is weird that size categories don't affect armor class because they used to in the older editions of D&D. Like bigger creatures were easier to hit. Like you got a -2 to your AC if you used enlarge reduce. Whereas if you were smaller, you got a +2 because it represented being bigger makes you, bigger fucking target.
Yep.
But that's not a rule anymore, so I can be as big as I want.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hire a bunch of casters to just chain cast enlarge reduce until I'm
Go
ginormous. Yeah.
Because it's the same spell, you can only receive the benefit once. It doesn't stack.
Aww.
I thought it could stack.
Nope, temporary hit points are like that as well. They don't stack. because
Temporary
they
hit points
give the
don't,
same
but I
effect.
think enlarge reduce does if it's cast by different people.
Oh, I can check.
Check while we're doing the whole thing.
Well, I think it's actually your turn now, Solstoon. So.
Ah,
Is it?
It
oh,
is.
fuck. In that case,
Check
I will
afterwards.
not check. I will do my go.
check afterwards.
Which is going to be the grand total of moving over to here. and healing you. How much health are you missing roughly? Like, are you about half, under half, over half? I don't even know, just like...
I am half.
Okay.
Oh no, you are right.
Yeah.
Page 205 of the player's handbook. The effects of the same spell cast multiple times don't combine. I thought
Second
that
level
was
for
21.
15 hit points back. Good sir.
That's very tasty, thank you.
And we're not fucked yet, so I'm not going to use a bonus action to do anything cool. Like, I have it, and I know that I could, but we're not fucked yet. That's a Hail Mary that we don't need.
We're
So
fine. We've nearly killed them all.
that's what I'm doing. Okay, that's
Unless
end
the
of
Demon
turn.
Prince comes back, because...
Yeah.
You might come say hi.
Well, I've realized, I was thinking back on it, winged fucking creature that leaves and then goes back to the market and we've not seen since, that sounds like a fucking Demon Prince to me.
Right. So, my turn? If Celsius done?
Yes, could you make me one Constitution saving throw, please?
How much range do they fucking have?
10 foot.
Ah. Constitution.
Is it just the stench by any chance?
This is actually called Fetid Cloud.
Constitution saving, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
17.
That passes, yeah, you're fine.
Good. I really like that dice. It's not done me wrong to just yet. The blue's hit and miss, but... Right, I'm gonna... Step. And then I'm gonna stab. Step and stab.
Which one?
The one in front of me first.
Okay.
And we shall see how we do. 14.
Hits.
Good.
I'm gonna
8.
very quickly run to the toilet while Kate takes her turn.
Okay. Diggity-diggity-doo. 8. And 11. Because maths, brain, work. 11.
Is that 11 damage to the first one?
Yes. The one with the dagger sticking
Yeah.
out.
So, as you again flourish your rapier, you find a gap just under its chin, and you thrust the rapier in, and you find its heart, and it just sort of heels down to the ground in shock, basically, that you managed to wound it so deeply, and that is another one deceased.
What would taking the dagger out of its dead body count as an action, right? Would it count as an action? Logan, are you there? Do you know?
Logan's gone to make food.
Well, he went to get his food.
Logan has returned. Logan went to go and get a drink.
Does
there you go.
removing a dagger out of a dead corpse count as an action?
It's a free action. I would
Right,
rule
okay.
it free action.
Alright.
Because equipping a weapon is a free action.
Okay.
Stowing a weapon isn't. So it would be equipping a weapon.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
is fucky, but like technically yeah.
Like,
So-
let's put it this way: to retrieve your weapon would take as long as it would normally take in a battle round, but if the rules as
Yeah.
written,
Alright, I want to grab it from out of that one then and throw it straight into the one next to it.
make me
Athletics.
your hit roll.
Do you not want me to do a... What did you just say as a free
Um,
action? Or do you want me to roll something?
Because you're pulling it out of one thing and firing it into another,
Like
do
a
it at
combat roll.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah, do it at disadvantage because it's a difficult thing to like pull it out of one and immediately throw it into another.
I'm back.
10
Welcome back. Is my lowest.
That misses, unfortunately.
Damn. First miss.
So, as you draw this dagger out of the side of, at the back of this demon dog, you fire it towards this other one, and it sort of sails cleanly over the shoulder of it and embeds itself
Kay seems to have an
into the wooden
infinite number
box.
of daggers to throw at these dogs.
No, I
She
grabbed
drew
the
it
one
out
from...
of the body.
Ah.
I tried to be smooth
and-
about it, but it didn't work.
Yeah, it did not go off. Yeah, so it just embeds itself into the wooden crate behind this thing, and it snarls at you.
Cool, it's me done then.
And with that, it is the dog's go.
Is it not my go?
No, it is your go. Yeah. You would
Yeah.
make a Constitution saving throw, but you're already poisoned,
already
so I don't see the
poisoned.
point.
I am going to recklessly attack to make it a flat roll.
Good.
That is a 13 to hit.
That connects, yeah.
And then it's 1d12 plus 4. That is a 14 damage.
Yeah. So as you swing your axe again, you get the swing a little bit better this time in your giant form. And you connect with sort of the rear end of this thing, lopping its back legs off. And it's as it falls to the ground, it lets out this sort of howl. And to your delight that you've killed this thing, but your dismay as you peer over towards the portal, you see two more demons clamber out. And these ones are slightly different to the ones that you previously faced.
Interesting.
They are they are about the average size of your average human. And they're sort of more insecty than
Like
the other ones
grasshopper
you faced.
like.
Yeah, they're very much like grasshoppers, yeah.
Cool.
I don't have a Warhammer thing to compare these two off the top of my head, so...
A Bug's
There isn't
Life.
really anything.
We can call it a Bug's Life, it's fine.
I can't remember.
They were
what
creepy
it
anyway.
was. Yeah, I do actually. Yeah. And so yeah. So I'm not going to give them a go because they've just jumped out of the portal.
Yeah. Well, Ironball is going
then
to
immediately
for his movement, he's going to move to there and just block up that entry.
Perfect. Yes,
got a
that's
big
now
calf in my way.
to Salsoon's go.
Mhm.
Okay. How does Fick look? Does Fick look damaged at all?
Oh no, I'm perfectly having a dandy time.
Cool. In that case,
Nothing's
I shall
touched
move
me.
up. How are you looking, Mr. Iron Bull?
I have maybe like a scratch left,
Tis but a scratch.
Amazing.
like
Just a scratch.
literally like a paper cut at this point. That's all I've got
Cool.
left.
In that case, dexterity saving throw from the guy on the right, as I light a fire under his hands.
Dirty.
Yes, please.
Pants are on fire.
Am I able to like save from this poison again at all? By the way,
21.
Oh wait, passes. It takes no damage. What the fuck?
Matt,
Say again, yeah?
am I able to like save from this poison at all, or is it just permanently on me now until?
So you are poisoned basically. So it lasts for 1 minute or 10 battle rounds.
Okay.
Whichever sort of comes first. So effectively, once you leave this combat, it'll sort of wear off.
Okay. Yeah, I was just checking if there
it's-
was a thing to like try and save after each turn or anything. No.
Yeah, no, it's more of an aura whilst you're inside there.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
Don't worry, be happy.
Don't worry, be happy now. You doing anything else with your turn, Sal?
Actually, I make a mistake with that poison. You are poisoned until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
So you're poisoned for this turn, but on your following turn, you'll no longer be poisoned.
Okay.
Salsoon.
Salsoon has moved up to join the rank.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Salsoon is just behind you guys now.
Okay.
He's
No,
hiding
but-
behind his very large bodyguard.
We've got a calf each. We're just trying to mind the calves.
Yes.
Honestly, I don't think you're even at my calf. You're probably at my ankle.
Right. Okay. Listen. Right.
I'm 20 foot tall at this point.
It's still part of the calf. It's like right at the bottom. Salsoon's
like
probably
nose
got a bit
to
of
ass
calf.
Yeah, so with that, we are back round to, I believe, Fick goes first.
Mhm.
Yep, so Fick.
Do 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 do. Ka-cha-la ba 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 ba.
Yeah, Iron Bull is now the size of an ogre, by the way.
Fucking hell. In terms of components, hideous laughter.
Unless it's got a gold, unless it has a gold price, you're fine.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna use hideous laughter on the left one.
Okay, what do I need to make?
Wisdom saving throw, I believe. Hang on, let me just read. Wisdom saving throw or fall prone and become incapacitated and unable to stand for the duration. Creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected. At the end of each of its turns, each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. The target has advantage on the saving throw if it's triggered by damage. On a success, this fails.
So it rolls in that one, so it is now prone with the hideous laughter. Just as a thing, these things can't speak.
Mhm. Yes.
Is there a thing for this? Okay, I'll give him that one a token. It's supposed to be for screaming, but it's
Close enough
hideous
to laughter.
Same difference.
Man
Yeah.
is prone.
Yeah. So with that, it is Iron Bull's turn, I believe.
Yeah.
And it's
Also,
incapacitated.
I'm not 20 feet because Logan.
Yeah, you're 9 foot doubled, so you're like 18, 20 foot.
Yeah, no. I'm just looking at the actual like size categories. I'm not 9 foot because 9 foot would make me a large creature. I am 8 foot tall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, in that case, you're 16 foot.
Yeah. Yeah. Technically, 16 foot would put me as a huge creature because it's between 15 and 30 feet, but it's dumb. So fuck it. It's rough sizes. It doesn't hugely matter. So.
What does incapacitate actually mean in terms of attacking it? Just unable to defend itself.
You get advantage because it's prone.
Ah, okay. Cool.
Am I no longer poisoned?
Yes, you're no longer poisoned, so you can do action and bonus action.
Get him.
5, 10.
Get him.
I would like to stab the incapacitated one.
Go for it. But doing damage to it does give me the wisdom roll to wake it back up again.
Yep, so you've got advantage.
So I get
on
advantage
that.
on this, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
you do.
Sweet.
rolls 2 ones.
Honestly. So my first is a 16. My second is a 21. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Roll for damage.
That is a... The fuck? I don't know what just happened there. It for some reason rolled the slashing damage twice, so it was 11 damage was the first roll, and then a d4. It does 12 total with the d4 as well.
Yeah. So as you swing down against this new unknown demon, you connect pretty heavily with it, but you notice that your axe doesn't really penetrate like it should into this
Bit.
thing's skin.
It's resistant to slashing damage, isn't it?
You need to roll a wisdom
Motherfucker.
save.
Well, you know what? You know what? Roll a
It's a-
fucking dexterity check for me.
It
does an
can't 'cause it's
incapacitate-
prone.
Yeah. Automatically fails it, doesn't it?
Yeah, because it's
Uh,
prone and laughing.
It's incapacitated. Incapacitated fails.
Yeah, if it's
dexterity check.
incapacitated, it fails. If it's prone, it just has disadvantage.
Yeah. So you know what? You're going to take a d6 of damage, of lightning damage as well.
Does that make you a bug zapper?
It does make me a bug zapper. Take an extra 3 lightning damage, please.
While it's resistant to that as well, it does die.
Oh.
You need to roll a wisdom
It
save.
is dead. You've
Oh, okay. never mind
no,
then.
because it's dead. It's dead.
Well, if it's resistant, it would only take 1 extra damage. Did I only need to do
Was
1 more
one
damage
enough?
to kill it?
Yeah, you had like one. It had 1 HP.
Dang.
So that first one is dead.
Yeah. Fucking get bug zapped, bitch.
Yeah, as you jolt it with the lightning, it sort of pops. It's like arms and legs pop off, and its head pops off, and it's sort of like this sort of goo like seeps out of its body. Much to your disgust, as some of it splashes up against your legs.
Yeah, that's fine. Gonna give it a lick.
I wouldn't.
I think that's everything I can do. That's action, bonus action, movement. Yeah, that's my turn done.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, then it's this thing's go. Oh yeah. I need to see and read this properly.
I never gave the first one a turn. Yay. God, I got so lucky that I got enough to just fucking blast the gun.
So this one,
Ooh.
Wow, I could do this in 2 ways.
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go in for the attack. Against yourself.
Okay. It doesn't have advantage because I didn't reckless this time.
Yep. And that is a natural 1.
Fuck
buddy.
you!
So yeah, it does sweet fuck all. It tries to slash at you and just basically like trips over its own feet, and fucks it up. And I think that's it.
I don't think Bogulon's gonna get another turn, so
Yeah, that's it, because all of its other things are actions, not bonus actions. So, yep, that's its turn.
sell soon.
Yes. Am I up? Sorry, I'm falling asleep here. Hello. I am here.
Yeah,
I am not at all falling asleep. Okay, so.
You need to put your camera on. You won't fall asleep if you got your camera on.
I will. I'll just fall asleep on camera. Like,
With millions of people watching.
I'll sleep in front of the entire world, mate.
Fair. Same, to be honest.
Fuck it. Yeah, another deck save, please, mate. Oh, wait, no, cancel that. Belay that order.
Not gonna use gonna create bonfire?
No. Oh, I'm not. How damaged does it look, DM?
It isn't.
We've not touched that one yet.
You know what? Fuck it. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. I'm gonna run in and cast Shillelagh.
For fuck's sake!
I've got to do it. I can't not do it.
I mean,
Plus 6 to hit.
you've
That's
not
a
given
23 to hit.
Yeah, you've not given your rod to anyone
That
yet today,
hits.
so.
Right, I can't go a whole day without letting someone feel my rod on their face. 6 points of magical damage.
Oh my god.
Magical bludgeoning.
Yeah, so as you, pardon the fishing pun, as you reel back your rod and whip down on its head, it looks very annoyed at you, and you've kind of cracked the carapace on its head.
Nice. Fucking shillelagh.
That does make sense. Bludgeoning damage is gonna hurt these fuckers.
Yeah, and it's also magical, so it just surpasses, like,
Yeah.
all
So
resistance.
What did I
It doesn't
miss?
surpass
Yeah.
all resistance. It bypasses any that are resistant to non-magical.
Yeah, it bypasses this cunt.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
That is my
Uh,
bonus action and action. Bonus action to cast, action to use.
And your movement to get
So-
up there.
Yeah.
Shillelagh's been cast and somebody's been
Plus
rodded.
plus. Lovely.
Yes,
the
The
He's-
book felt my
he's-
rod upon his head and he cowered.
he deployed the secret
Cowers
weapon.
from my rod.
Speaking of rods,
Yeah, so...
Here's my friend, Ronald. How are you
It's
doing, Rod?
Fix go now.
Cool.
I'm just thinking now, like, Iron Ball's twice as big.
Right.
Does that apply to every department?
It would, yes, so you might make a whole 3
Yeah.
inches now.
Yeah!
At 16 feet, if you're not wearing any underwear, everybody can see
Oh,
your
God.
didgeridoo bottoms.
I was.
Shall we see? I've got my tables.
Was I?
It's
Yeah,
1d12 plus con mod, I believe.
Oh no, I have built tables for this motherfucker.
Wanna move.
So normally he's a medium-sized creature. Should we see?
Oops. Gotta move here.
That was
And
not a roll,
then-
and it's cocked.
That's a funny way of saying I rolled low.
No, it was between. Fucking
Okay.
what?
I want to cast Vicious Mockery.
Yeah, it
Very
was
nice.
cocked between
What the
12 and 3. So
Yeah, go
Here,
for it. Well,
Wisdom saving throw.
he got a 10. So
that's
he
an
has
18.
Wisdom passes.
Oh, bollocks. That's a shame.
Yeah,
This
these
is
things
12.
get advantage on magical saving throws.
I realised that when it rolled 21 for my campfire, which is why I didn't do it again. I was like, nope, shillelagh. I was not
Yeah.
fucking around with that. If it attacks me, I now die, though. Like, we all understand that's how that's gonna work.
I think it can actually kill you in one shot, by the way. Or near enough.
Yeah, I have 24 health. If it crits and deals max, I die.
Yeah.
Right.
It also deals poison damage over time as well, so even if it doesn't kill you this time, it'll...
Yeah.
There's
good to
nothing
know.
else I can do.
I'm not resistant to poison damage. I ran in here without a plan. That was not...
So Iron Ball, it's you.
I
Squish
think
him.
you know what I'm about to say.
Squish him.
I need to get like a bludgeoning weapon so I can bypass fucking slashing resistance. I might do that as get like a shield and a mace as a secondary backup for when my axe isn't cutting it.
It's
Um,
this thing is basically resistant to all non-magical forms of damage.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put that out there now. I know I'm not supposed to, but I don't want you to go off on like some 17 session tangent while you go and try
I'm
and
more
find
thinking
stuff.
for other things because there will be other things that are resistant to slashing that aren't resistant to bludgeoning. Like skeletons,
Yeah.
I think, are resistant to slashing but not bludgeoning. So, yeah. So I will recklessly attack with my great axe.
Mhm.
For that
Yeah.
sweet advantage. That's a 22 to hit. Does that
That
hit?
hits.
Matthew?
That
Okay.
hits.
Oh, that's a 5 damage, but I get plus a d4 because I'm huge.
It's dead.
That's 9 damage, and then can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Is there any magic involved in this?
Yes. It's like, well, I guess no, maybe? I don't know. It's like lightning coming off of my body. So.
Yeah, so it's I have advantage on saving throws against spells and other
It's
magical effects.
got spell resistance or magic resistance,
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
Yeah. So what does it need for the pass?
It's a dex saving throw. I mean, probably dead already, but I want to know.
I mean, it's dead already, yeah, but I want to see if it. Yeah, no, it's not making that 5 and a 1.
Okay.
So then there is another d6 of lightning damage. That is another 2 lightning damage on top of that.
Crispy.
Yeah.
So that is a
it's
total of
crispy.
11 damage. It's crispy.
Basically, it's mush. I
mush.
don't need to narrate. No, I'm gonna narrate. I'm gonna narrate the fuck out of this. So you turn your great axe to the side this time, kind of like a ham, and you raise it up over your head and go badonk, and
Clong.
it's dead. It's squashed, and then for the sake of argument, because you don't like this thing. You reel back and fling down a lightning bolt
Do you know
and
what?
just evaporate the goo.
I'm ashamed of you. You should have done a Thor reference. Just with the lightning on the hammer.
Don't you?
I don't have a hammer. I have an axe. It doesn't
I know,
work.
but you've turned it sideways, so it's like a wacha.
Yeah. So that's that one dead.
What do you mean?
And is
Not more enemies, right? There's not more
Is
enemies,
this-
right?
Just you wait. As you make the kill
I still
on
have a
this
cool
last
thing
one,
I can do.
Yeah, keep that in reserve.
could
Just in
you
case.
all make me a
Perception?
dexterity
Oh.
check?
I'd prefer not to if you.
Saving throw or standard check?
Just a check.
Alright.
Could I guidance it? Are we out of initiative?
You are not out of initiative.
Unnatural
Bollocks, in that case I
20.
can't.
Let me have a
14.
quick look.
Okay.
I have no bonuses.
Does danger zone? No, that's only dexterity. It's saving throws.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dex saving throws against an effect you can see.
I got 5.
So
He is
as-
big, to be fair.
So Salsoon and Fick, you see sort of before you, like if you blink, you miss it. This black thing move at just ridiculous speed up into the air.
Ah, shit.
And it comes crashing down basically right next to you.
Superhero pose?
Yeah, basically. And it throws all of you back.
Can I see if I land on my feet? Like I took a
No,
roll
because
backwards.
this is that fast.
Oh, okay.
It's up and down. Like you look, you catch
unnatural
it coming
20.
out. You look up and it's already landed. It's that like it's fast. It's wicked fast.
Unnatural 20.
And so Salsoon, you fly back and you hit your head
Ooh.
against the one of the upright vertical poles in one of the tents, knocking you clean out.
Cool.
It doesn't really
See
do
you
any
all tomorrow.
damage, but you are out
Been knocked
cold.
out.
You're healing
shit.
down. I wish you all the best of luck.
And you rolled a 14. I'm just saying.
So that means that you shrink, don't you?
Yes.
If I'm
Eyeball.
unconscious, yes.
Yes, because you can't maintain
He'd be
concentration.
shrinking around now anyway, just due to round times.
Yeah.
Because it's 10 rounds, which is the 5th edition way of saying one encounter.
Yeah. I mean, how long have we been fighting for? How many rounds have we had?
I think we've just hit like 12 rounds.
You've hit a good minute or so of fighting, of like pure fighting.
Oh, I've not even been adding my fucking.
Rage
I've not been
plus
adding my.
2.
I've not been adding my rage plus 2.
Too late now.
It's too late now.
Because-
To be fair,
because-
you did fine.
Yeah, but I could have done more.
Too late now.
I would have killed the first bug, without having to blast
So,
it, and then I could
now-
have blasted the other one.
Now we know Salson's been knocked out. What happens to Iron Ball?
So Iron Ball
He deflates
basically.
like a fucking balloon.
Yeah. Fick, you're blown.
Oh,
off
I'm
your
also
feet.
out of rage.
Yep.
Rage is up to a minute as well.
You're blown off your feet, and you basically get wrapped around the nearest tent
Me.
thing. You're
or
not.
Iron
Yeah.
Ball.
Thick.
Right.
So you get wrapped around this pole here. You're not unconscious, but you are like barely conscious.
Why do
So
I
soon
have a
as,
feeling
like,
I'm just gonna
lying
have to
here.
fight this fucking thing by
I've-
myself?
I've been checked by a big ass dragon. That's...
And Iron Bull, you are also blown backwards, but you're like there's nothing really in your path, so you get blown backwards to here, and you land.
How is he okay at 5 decks? Holy shit.
You land sort of like you do
Please land
not
on
really
the
like
goblin in the thingy
a
guts.
flip, but you've landed face down because you got blown and then tumbled.
Am I face down
In the
in
guts.
Demon Dog?
Basically?
Yeah.
Does that mean I'm poisoned again?
Guts.
No.
I
No.
feel like I should be poisoned again.
No, you're not poisoned again.
Guts.
It doesn't
Thankfully.
it doesn't work like that. And as you lie there, and you look back, towards this thing, you see this. It was as big as you were when you
No wonder why we could see it from a distance.
when you were enlarged.
Oh,
As you start to try to pick yourself up, you hear this volley of cracks behind you, and you see several holes appear in the wings of this big demon prince, and you see about 5 or 6 like
Good blood to cats.
kind of pockle marks hit its chest, and it tumbles backwards and falls back through the portal.
Fuck yeah!
As this happens, you hear a shout from behind you, and the shout is, "Seize them!"
What?
And
Wait,
before
what?
you're
do?
capable,
What do we do?
before you're able to react, Iron Bull and Vic, you feel heavy blow to your heads, and you're knocked
It's a fucking
unconscious.
cult! It's a goddamn cult!
And that is where we're going to leave it for today.
The
What do you...
king is a fucking cult!
Are they just like fucking giving...
Do they
tributes?
re-knock me out, or do they just kind of pick me up and go, he's
No, they
done?
just pick you up. You're already
You're just
out.
already unconscious, they don't need to do that work. It's already done.
You are already down and out, my friend. They do not need to hit
I know,
you
that
again.
I was making sure they didn't try and fucking smack me while I was unconscious.
Just kick
No.
your ribs.
Right?
Bit and Iron Bull, if you take... I put my dice away. Where did I put my dice?
No damage. We take no damage.
No, no
Iron Bull, you take 1 bludgeoning damage for the headshot.
That's
And
half.
Vic,
No.
you take 2 bludgeoning damage for the hit.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
How rude.
Yeah, so that concludes today's session.
Beautifully done.
Hell.
Yeah.
I have never been more terrified than the concept that I was gonna have to fight a demon prince.
I could have took him.
I had both
debated.
wild shapes left. I could have fucking vanished. Like, 60-foot movement twice over. I was gone.
You. Nope. Let's go.
I
Right?
debated giving you the option to hit it a couple of times when I was writing that, honestly, and I was kind of like, if this thing hits you, it'll fucking wipe
Yeah.
the party.
If it hits us, we die. That's not like, death saves, that's max health done.
Yeah, that's you just gone, and I was like, I can't really justify like it hitting all of you, so yeah.
Right, I'm gonna sort
Don't worry.
myself out. I shall be back in a second.
Just before you go,
Yep.
you're all level 4.
Yay!
You level up.
I don't actually know what that gets me as a barbarian.
We shall find
You
out
get a
in the
feat
next one.
or an ASI,
Oh, that's.
which is
What's an
the
ASI?
amazing bit. That is why people like level 4 so much.
What is ASI?
Yeah.
Ability score improvement.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
You get +1 or +2 to any ability scores that you... You can either add 2 individual +1s or 1 +2 to any
Nice.
abilities.
Nice. Right.
Document
As a spellcaster,
section
you get a couple
5.
more spell slots, which is nice.
Nice.
I get Wild Shape Improvement. I can swim now, which means
Nice.
I get octopuses.
They are very smart
And
creatures.
you get the small Plesiosaurus, I think. Or did you
Yes.
remove it?
I think that's a too high a level,
Oh.
but possibly.
Right, I'll be back
I
in
think
2
it is a
seconds.
CR2, so I think you'd have to wait until we hit level.
Yeah,
20.
yeah. I have to get like, because I'm allowed.
Right then. That concludes tonight's session. Hope everybody had a good time viewing this. Apologies for starting a bit slow. We did take a bit longer than we entailed, as usual. But once we got into the nitty gritty, it was a lot more in depth. So we got through the comp, which I'm happy with there. And it's concluded, which is a nice stop point, I feel. But yeah, I will see if we can find somebody to raid. But apart from that, I will catch you guys either in the next stream or the next D&D stream. And I'll see if I can find somebody to raid. I hope I catch you guys next time, and thank you for watching.